Yo, U-Haul, what's up, my brother? Thanks for tuning in. Good afternoon, everybody, on this kind of chilly Thursday afternoon. It's a 50 degrees here, 6:25 p.m. Hope everybody's doing all right. You get kicked out of the market. Yeah, I was wondering what happened with that. I heard you tell somebody you just kind of doing some reviews and free publicity, and you just kind of made your way out the door. I wasn't sure what all went on with that one. 78 degrees in Florida, huh? Yeah, I don't know, 78 degrees here, you lucky devil. I'll settle for some 78. Birdie ain't with me at the moment. She's on a ladies thingy at the church, so I figured I'd just go ahead and help on while she's doing that. I don't know if anybody else is live or not. Like I said, I didn't look. I figured I'd just hop on for a minute. Yeah, I'll put the link up in a second, U-Haul. I'll get that link here in a second. We can overlap with Wooba's on. Oh, is it Ruby on? She's normally later on Thursday afternoon. I didn't want to conflict with the Ruby. I know right after you went off, I noticed that Chaplin was on, so. You got Night Dot out there doing his thing. Let's put that on up there. I don't know if you noticed or not, U-Haul, but if you look at the top corner, I ain't got no duck. We've got the paid version of StreamYard. That's why the StreamYard, the plan that I'm running, is got the word StreamYard up top, but no duck, due to the price plan that I'm running. Right now, StreamYard does a slightly better stream than Prism. Prism been kind of acting funny for some people. I know when Princess and the Ruby's been doing their lives through Prism, it's been shooting them off. You noticed that. I figured you did. You're pretty good at that. Now we need to get you back over this way so we can all catch dinner with you, because I know Gloria's not that far. Gloria's not that far from us either, so with the right preparation, we could all meet up one night. Yep, Duck is gone. And honestly, you know how they offer a plan that's only $10 a month instead of paying the $20 version. You still get everything that the $20 version offers for $10. except for still has the word StreamYard up top. You can still have a host and a co-host, and every other option that's available. Welcome you all to the show.
Oh, I was about to type it in. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you just fine, brother.
Yeah. What'd you say? Because I remember for Branson, I did the expensive ass plan, and then whoops, trying to.
Well, they have two. They've got the one where if you pay it monthly, it's like 20 or 25 a month. But they've also got another one that they don't publicly make available yet. They call it the Essential Plan. The Essential Plan runs $10 a month.
Yeah, that's the one that they touted to me. They're like, because I only got the expensive one for Branson, and then I canceled it as soon as I turned in the U-Haul. I was like, okay, I'm done. So they said the Essential Plan. So I don't know what the difference in the Essential Plan is from the expensive plan. So I have no idea.
The Essential Plan, the only difference is no duck.
Oh.
The Essential Plan, you don't have the duck, but if you notice in my top right, the word StreamYard still exists. That is literally the only difference. That's the only difference in the Essential Plan and the other one is the word StreamYard.
Yeah. I saw that in there. I was like, oh, okay.
You still have all the other the hours and all that, the unlimited hours or whatever the hell it is, and the co-host options and all the other stuff. You just don't. It just says the word StreamYard.
Okay, I had to turn that off so no one sees what truck that I drive. Otherwise, people are gonna dox me and that.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that shit again.
What's his name? Raincoat. I don't know. Poncho, that guy or whatever. I saw him in Branson or whatever, but I know he's been saying that he's been attempted to be doxxed or whatever. So it's like, nah, he ain't doing that with me. So.
Oh hell no.
Nah, yeah. I was looking at that. They emailed me as soon as I canceled. They're like, you could do the Essential Plan. I said, Essential Plan. Are those unlimited hours?
Oh yeah, it's unlimited hours. It's pretty much everything the $20 plan is. It's just. It has the word StreamYard up top.
Oh. I wonder if that's the case, why doesn't everyone just take the Essential and then I wonder what you get out of the expensive ass plan. I mean, is it the 1080p? I don't know. It could be.
The thing is about the Essential is they don't actually offer the Essential yet on their price package plan.
No, I got the email on that. Yeah, that is email invite only. You're right. That's invite only.
In order for that to work, you've got to be signed into your StreamYard and then click on the link that goes to the Essential Plan, or it doesn't pop up. Like, if I was to send you a link for that $10 plan or whatever, and you wouldn't sign into StreamYard first, it would just show you the other three plans, the 0, the 20, and the 50, I think it was. It wouldn't show you the other one.
No. I think it's because they emailed me. I still have the email. I made sure not to delete.
Right.
I still have it there.
Oh,
I didn't delete that email. I don't delete that email.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't delete that email because it's honestly worth it depending on how much you do in the long run.
Yeah.
Which we don't stream that much, but I figured for me, it was all about putting my logo up in the corner. For me, it wasn't about the hours because I don't really do panels that much and I can stream from Prism. I just like my logo up in the corner.
Yeah.
Hot damn in the house. Well, hot damn.
Hot damn, yeah, restream us. Oh, wait, I don't know whether or not you allow restreaming. Never mind.
She's got permission if she wants to. What the hell?
Yeah, that's cool.
About the ticker up top says without permission. Well, she's If she wants to do it, she's got permission. What the hell? I've dealt with hot
Yeah.
damn in numerous other chat rooms before.
No, she's good. She's good. She
Red Cactus
she
is
was her
easy. Hello, Red Cactus.
cacti and the heezy.
Yep, Tectonic. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right now.
Cacti. I got kicked out of the grocer, by the way. That's what you saw near the end. I got to explain to her. Yeah, my ass got kicked out. So
I
yeah,
thought
lady
that's
was
what
like,
happened. It's like, what the hell?
yeah, that's okay. I didn't buy anything, by the way. I left. I'm back at the truck stop.
Well, honestly, if they kicked me
If
out of
they-
the goddamn store, I'd leave too. Fuck them.
Yeah. No, I'd say, well, if you're already kicking me out, I'm not buying nothing. It's like, bye. Actually, I wouldn't say bye. I'd be like, good, never mind. I'll just buy some shit here at the Pilot. Pilot's got some good shit here anyway. I don't care. They got pizza.
Honestly, that would be my response. They'd be like, well, I'm going to spend a good 30, 40 bucks here, but if that's how you want to be, you can put all this shit back and I'll just go somewhere else. I mean,
No. The shopping cart was empty. The
oh,
shopping
you
cart
got
was
this
empty.
what?
No, because
Oh,
I
you got
wanted
this
to go.
chat.
I wanted to go through what was offered first, and then I would decide later on. Okay, this is because I showed everything I wanted to, and then
Yeah.
I guess I would have showed you maybe the fruit section. Sino wanted the bread section. I don't know. I don't know about that, but anywho. No, I didn't put anything in the shopping cart though. So because I obviously you saw me put everything back. I said, all right, pick it up, put it back. Pick it up, put it back. Yeah, that's it.
What got their attention? The gimbal or just the fact that you were? What actually got her attention? What you were doing?
I think it was just filming. It was like I guess she saw me because she didn't see me because my back. Obviously, my back was obviously to the. When I was going through the packaged fruit or stuff, my back was to everyone, so no one knew
Right.
I had the camera. Yeah, so by the time I turned around and went to the soup section, I showed in the soup and everything. Yeah, I whoops. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go. This is a better view.
Yeah, that's what got your ass busted.
Yeah. No, my back was to everyone already. Oh, there we go. We got
Welcome
third
to
guest.
the time to the house.
Hey, third, what's up?
Hey guys, good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Hey,
third,
Third.
I got kicked out of the grocery store, by the way. That's what you saw at the end there.
Because you were
Yeah.
filming too much and not doing anything other than filming.
Oh yeah, there's that aspect of there too. Yeah, I guess maybe I don't know whether or not I could have thrown something in the cart and like bought myself some time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good assessment. No, I was originally going to just like do the fruit section, then maybe do the bread section, do the hot food section, and then
Yeah.
I would have shown me. Yeah, but that's a good assessment. Is just then because I would have made up my mind. I was like, okay, what do I want? I put everything back that I picked up. No, but I was telling Josh is that my back was because I was facing the wall. No one knew I had the camera in hand, so no one really
okay.
knew what I. Yeah, get it? Because but the moment I turned around and then got to the soup section and everything, and then it got caught. But
It's too
yeah,
bad.
no, it is too bad. I was gonna buy shit in there. The shopping cart was empty, and so Josh concurred with me. Is that I just left. I didn't go back in. By the way, I'm back at the truck. Well, obviously you can see where I is, but so we could all look at the trucks go by. But but yeah, I didn't get nothing. I was like, that's a spoiled apple. Better luck next time. So.
A lot
No,
of
I
stores
come
are
here
funny about that. They don't want no recording and all this stuff, which is stupid because it is advertising. It's showing what they have to offer. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never understood it.
Yeah, I'm not taking down the video in case they leave a comment or whatever. It's like I ain't taking it down.
Yeah.
Well, in order
I'm
for
leaving
them to
it
take
up.
it down, in order for them to leave a comment, they got to know who you is, and I don't think you've got a press pass or business card that says, "Hey, I'm U-Haul and I'm live on YouTube and I've got 500 viewers seeing you guys be assholes." Just so you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be a
Yeah.
prick about it. Well, just so you guys know, I'm live on YouTube and I've got 300 people watching and they hear you guys being dicks, and I'm gonna tell them all not to shop here.
Yeah. No, Josh concurred already. This is before you came on, Third. Is that Josh already concurred? He said he'd leave too. So it's like you already kicked me out. It's like why should I go back in anymore?
Yeah, definitely.
And it was just so where I I excused myself out of the establishment. So no, it's okay. It's offline censorship. I get it. It's but no, it's just I would have bought stuff, and I was thinking because I didn't want to like put stuff in the cart already. And then, like, all of a sudden, I'm kicked out. Now the stuff's just like sitting in the cart. Because Hot Damn was wondering where's the buggy or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's behind us here. Whatever.
Honestly,
It's okay.
yeah, I would have loved to have a full buggy because I'd have told her I was going to buy all this stuff. But with her being a dickhead, I wouldn't buy shit. She could put it away. Then I would have walked out the store.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I walked out or whatever.
you're
Yeah,
going to fuck around. You're going to eventually find out. I mean, you can't do customers or potential customers like.
yeah. I know she could have at least like asked, "What am I doing? Are you gonna buy anything?" At least then there would have been like a premise, or at least then there would have been, you know what I'm saying? That there would have been something to it. But it's just, hey, you can't film it or whatever. So I didn't see any signs saying you couldn't.
Well,
Yeah.
no, Walmart. So that Walmart don't like you to film too, which
I don't
is
go to
funny
Walmart.
because I watch other live streamers and they'll do that, and they'll be walking through the goddamn stores with their damn gimbals and shit. It's like, man, if I'm trying.
No. Wait a second. No. The East Palestine convoy did it. They gripped the grip. They fundraising and Walmart didn't do nothing to them.
Well, no, but if I'm gonna like go through Walmart and like do a live at like Walmart or some shit, or like if I do a store review on that pop shelf tomorrow, I'm not
Yeah.
taking the handheld tripod in. I'm gonna be as discreet as possible. I'm just gonna have a phone and a battery pack. I'm not.
Well, no, I just had my what's that? Just my tripod, or not my
Well,
tripod? It's
you had
Yeah.
the gimbal at one point.
no. That was outside though. That was outside. No one. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
have that out in the store within your.
No. It was in my fanny pack.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's my Yeah.
I thought that might have been what busted your ass. If you had the paint.
This
the
is what I
gimbal
had.
out
This is
or
what
some shit.
this was wrapped around the shopping cart.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You being like Wyckoff there, you got one of those little tripods with the 14 little balls. He had on his
Yeah.
Amazon wish list. He wanted one of those little dudes.
This one you could wrap around the shopping cart, and this dude's gonna
Yeah,
try
that-
to park and hopefully don't hit me.
Amazon shopping list was one of those
Yeah.
kind.
Third, what happened? Did Third not like something I said, or did I piss her
She
off?
probably got booted out. Hold on, let's bring her back in easy. She got booted.
No.
She's gone.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if that was like something I did. I wasn't really. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
It don't
So how's your day going,
Yeah.
Third? I know you said you had a conference call or whatever. I'm like ranting about getting kicked out of a grocery store, not ask you once if how's your day. That's
Yeah.
rude of me.
Oh, no
Yeah.
worries. Yeah, I was. I've been doing a lot of training this week for like annual required training for work, and also for a certification that I hold. So
Sure.
it's like just you have to do like 40 hours of training, which I think is pretty typical with a lot of jobs with certifications and stuff.
Oh,
So,
I had to do all that stuff with all my
It's like a
friends.
work week right there.
Yeah. So it's like Tuesday and Wednesday I was in a conference, and then today and tomorrow is like a half day each of like cloud training. So like cloud computing. So it's interesting, I guess, but I don't know. I'm kind of
You'll
burnt
have
out
to
on
ignore
doing
that.
now.
That's this backup buzzer, or that.
Oh, I hear it. Yeah.
Freight Bowl Inc. Yeah, I know I can't do the
At
zoom in
least on
here.
the England in the fire trucks, there's a switch where you can turn that backup beeper on and off. I don't know about you guys. You're probably really not supposed to with DOT requirements, but
Yeah.
our fire trucks had where we could turn
Yeah.
that crap off. Especially like 2 o'clock in the morning, so we didn't muck up the whole neighborhood.
I'm just like now noticing the background music. I'm kind of digging it though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, like I told you, how I'm using the paid version of StreamYard, and I'm still playing with all the cool features.
Yeah.
And I don't even stream enough or do parents enough to do the paid version. But the other
Yeah.
like my logo up in the corner, and that was the only way I could shoot the duck to get the paid version. Hey DJ, it's just me today. Bird ain't with us at the moment. She's at a women's event at the church until 8:30. So while she's doing that, I'm doing a quick little live.
I shot the grocery store in prison because I wasn't taking phone calls.
Well, I've got all these free minutes now. I don't know if I'm going to be using prison that much. I'm paying for the StreamYard.
Smack that mirror.
StreamYard.
Yeah. I wish I could have the zoom in so I could show you how close this guy is to the mirror, but his tandems are very, very close to the front. So that's not a bad thing. But
He looks
I guess
really close to that taco right there to the on his passenger side.
all right, he's got spotters. He's got spotters.
I would
all
hope
right.
that he's awful close to that one truck there on the right.
No, it's that silver. It's that silver
that a
Volvo
Volvo?
to
What
the
is
left.
Yeah.
Freight Bull. He's got a really shiny green. Looks like a Sprite green.
That's a
Yeah, you see it.
beautiful green. I like that green.
Yeah. I think it's a Peterbilt. It's not the old school Peterbilt. It's like a new school. Oops.
I like Internationals. One of the monster medics that I used to drive was on an International chassis.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you when I saw you at the truck stop, they wouldn't let just anybody drive that truck due to the size of it. So,
Yeah. Right.
so
You better not hit them.
I had a lot of windshield time in that truck just due to they weren't comfortable just anyone driving it.
He's got to scoot up. He's got to scoot up and to the right. Yeah. If he scoots up. Sorry. I'm like kind of nervous as I'm watching this dude. I think he's okay. My advice to him is that he has to scoot up. He has to scoot up, but he has to go over to his right.
Yeah.
Because his shotgun or passenger side trailer rear is very close to that silver Volvo.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
kinda-
it's super close.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Now, as speaking of at the truck stop or whatever, when we saw little Blinky, I did a shorts video, man, the wing eating contest. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Yeah. I know this is kind of making me nervous. It's okay though. I mean, for the most part. I mean, all right. He's got to scoot up. He has to scoot up. There we go. All right. So this is Little Trucking 101, folks. For those of you watching, he has to scoot up a little bit to the right. He has to scoot up, and when he moves on up, it would help if he went over to his right, because if you look at the rear, the tandem tires are very, very forward. I think they're probably all the way to the front. Yeah. There we go. And then in this case, when he backs up, yeah, I mean, which is fine. It gives you more maneuverability as far as turning right. There we go. And then there we go. All right, he's got spotters there already, so he's got the guy in front there in the white shorts. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah,
I know it's dark.
a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. He has to start turning a little bit to, start turning it to the right. This is like parking 101.
Some of those guys even use like walkie-talkies so they can talk to their spot while they're in the
That too.
Or help
Yeah.
them a little bit.
Let's see. Okay, there's nobody on channel 19. Oh my God, he's got to scoot up. Hold on, I got the CB on. I don't know whether or not. Oops. I don't know if he has a CB. That's the problem.
I almost wonder if this guy's new. I mean, 'cause he should have had it in there by now.
Yeah, I think my trainer was terrible, but he says don't take any longer than 10 minutes to do this. All right. But the worst part about my trainer is that he was a Clintonite, like he was a hardcore Democrat. I was like, damn, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, and I said, how the hell do you be that in this industry?
Yeah, that don't add up.
No, it don't add up. All right. Yes. Yes. All right. Scoot up. All right. So scoot up and over to the right. That way he could be diagonal. No. Too soon. Too soon. He has to scoot up. He has to scoot up. That's what he has to do. There we go. No, he's got some. You got a what?
I gotta go back to power or the Petro so I can get a CB antenna.
You talk about a CB? Do you have a CB radio already?
Yeah, Minnesota Bob gave it to us when we was doing all the Bunker Hill Day stuff. My guy gave me a CB. I just haven't got the antenna yet.
I bought a spare one, and you know what did it? I don't think you fill up at Pilot enough, but I have their mobile app, and they had a $30 off coupon for it after I bought it. I said, oh jeez. So I bought mine for full price.
Actually, I was looking at one of the mini Wilsons. I think it's like a Wilson Wii or something like that.
Mine's the Cobra. Mine's the Cobra.
Oh, you're talking about radios. I was talking about antennas.
Antennas. Mine was given to me by a fellow driver. He was so cool.
I have a Cobra radio that a guy gave us in Bunker Hill. I just never have an antenna. I just got to get the antenna.
I bought, because I thought mine was broken, but it was just loose wire. So I bought myself a spare CB radio.
I used to have all that when I had my pickup, and I had the nice 6-foot Wilson 1000 antenna and all that, an actual mountain bracket that was made to hook to the frame of the truck that wasn't too thick like the one these days. And when I sold my pickup, I let all that go with the truck. So now here we are.
Yeah.
Starting to travel more, do different stuff, and here we are having to
all right, he's got another spotter. So there's 4 of us now. There's one on each side. There's someone else who came out, which is fine. Because the dude in the white shorts is already kind of taking my part. Otherwise, I would have been a spotter over on his blind side, because, I'm worried about that mirror. You can't see it. I wish I could do a zoom in, but I know there's no zoom in feature here.
Yeah, it looks like he's got to be really close to that operator here. Holy crap, it looks like he's got to be close.
Yeah, he's very close to that Volvo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This makes me nervous sitting here watching.
Yeah, no, this is entertaining. Yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat in the Rogue. I'm not even lying. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Oh my God. Yeah, hopefully you could focus, pay attention. Oh my God. Oh, and then this truck over here, he's been waiting for a minute. Oh shit. See, I don't know if getting on the CB radio is going to help.
If anything, I might just piss you.
Well, I'm glad he's doing this now when all of us are awake instead of him doing this at midnight when we're all asleep.
Yeah.
Because that buzzer would be waking us up, for one thing.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Because imagine him trying to do this a few hours from now when we're all asleep. It'd be like, oh, shit, you know?
And the fact that he has a Gaudi chat, that would really piss some people off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was with, what's that one trucker? I do, back in the day when I used to watch a lot of trucker channels. Junior Honduras, he's like, no more than 2 pull-ups. Because I think the Missouri CDL driving backing test is that it's no more than like 2 or 3 pull-ups, otherwise you fail. I'm like, damn. Yeah, he is really effing close. Yeah, I know, I'm nervous as hell.
If I'm still trying to do that in my fire truck, took the test, I would have failed.
I could, fire truck, oh my God.
If I would have,
so he's already passed the mirror. All right, he's going to jackknife it. That's the problem, is that he'll get in the... No.
Oh, okay, for some reason I thought I saw movement on the Volvo.
Coming close. No, he's in, but he's jackknifing himself now.
Yikes.
Which is fine. I know. I know, that was really damn close, but here's the problem is that he's jackknifed.
If it would have took me that many tries in my fire truck, I would how to retook the test. That would not have
This
passed.
is the new look of the Peterbilt. See, if you jackknife yourself like this, unfortunately, you could possibly pull out your airlines in the back like that.
Oh,
He's
gosh.
not. His airlines are fine, but it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
If you
this
just-
is why I decided.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Watching
Yeah.
this try to get situated here.
Yeah. I never really tried because I do have the GoPro app, but I've never really tried to like live stream from my GoPro because I wouldn't be able to see the chat. I'm like, I want to at least be able to see the chat. You know what I mean? If I use it.
from the phone, and I'm watching a video here on the iPad, so
Yeah. No, but I mean, if I were to use the GoPro as my camera, boy, he was. This is like he really white knuckled it. He got in, but he was like within inches. So, yeah. All right. So no, he ain't gonna hit me, but you know. Yeah. No, you are right though, Josh. Is that there should be a time limit. Like if you're gonna be a trainer, yeah, there should be a time limit as to how long, because if you do this in traffic, you know, so
yeah, there's no. When I had to do my coding courses and all that, we had to do our J curve and all that for the coding courses, like he was just trying to do.
yeah,
And
he's
I-
in. He's
I
in.
was-
It's
I
scary.
was-
Finally.
Yeah,
Good job,
yeah,
dude.
I know. Yeah, it's scary. Well, at least he could have that. He could have that reverse dinger off. Oh my god. Yeah. This is why I at least try like making it to a truck stop before 1600. Or put it to you this way: I tried doing it before Aruba's afternoon commute home. Put it to you that way.
Well, she
Yeah.
had a late stream last night. That was,
Yeah, she had a late stream. She had a late one. Yeah.
well, I was
All
hanging
right, he's
over. I was over in Boss Talks last night. Oh boy, that was interesting, and totally missed it.
Mm. Yeah, he's in. He's
That
in.
was one for the books. By the time I went to that one, half the people in there had already went over to Brett's. We'd already had enough of Boss Talk that we could take.
Boss
So we-
talk.
Boss Talk. He had Truth the Cup on, and pretty much the whole chat room was anti-Ant-Man.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it was Bond, AP was on panel. I mean, it was 97%. It was Cable. It was the Squirrels. It was literally everybody from every different little group and clique on there.
Dang.
Even Ant-Man was in the chat, but he never went up on panel.
Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't see Glory Bees, but I know he was a real pissant last night, unfortunately.
He didn't last long ago. They didn't give him much attention with his king crown and his whistle and his bullhorn, but
Oh my god.
I watched a little bit of that. And like I said, then I went over to Boss Talk, and then I went over to Brett's, and I was probably over Brett's until 1:30 or so when I finally
Dang.
turned it off.
That's a long ass time. Jeez. Yeah, I've never heard of Boss Talk or I mean, there's all these different channels. I mean, there's like the what's that, Police Audit or some. I don't know, a whole bunch of these random channels that I've somewhat seen, but I'm not too familiar with. So it's like, maybe there's just too much to keep up with.
Well, the Brooklyn audit or whatever, the guy in New York is a real. He's a
No. But there was one audit where Mechanic Eric was on or whatever, and he went off on Wiggy. It's like, I forget the name. It's hard for me to keep track of all this shit.
Welcome, Freedom Jeffrey. Welcome to the.
Let me see
Freedom
who be in the chat. I'll check the chat room. Oops. Freedom or excuse me, my executive producer. Cool. He's checking up on me. Yeah. He's
That's the other
keeping
cool thing about
tabs.
StreamYard. You can actually have like an executive producer to help bring people up on stream or like work your back room and all that stuff.
No, when I did the Valentine's Day panel, whatever, on I think it was one of the last panels I did. I had to be control room because I was kicked out of my own panel. Get it? Because
Hell yeah, you were having a time that night.
Yeah, I was on my own timeout, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah, you were. You was having a rough time that night.
yeah. But I think for that case, that 6 people were able to be on, so I was just a control room.
So the other week you said when we were up at the truck stop, there was another live stream with them. Who was that?
Little Blinky. Yep, that's his name.
I didn't recognize who it was. You said it was somebody else there, but I didn't recognize the name.
He was with TPC, and I didn't realize that because he was with them, I think, when they were out in Cali. And I don't know if Hot Damn was following TPC out because they were sort of in her state. And she's like, oh, they might drive through my neighborhood on their way to LA or whatever. So I don't know if that caught Hot Damn's attention. But Little Blinky was out there. And then, believe it or not, yeah, because that's when I caught up with it. Well, I didn't do anything live. That was just a wing eating contest. And what is that? You hear him in the background or whatever because I did 2 shots. I did one showing what the contest was, and they forgot to bring out the waiver for what do you call it? The waiver for me to sign.
Uh-huh.
The waitress was supposed to, but they didn't have anything in stock, so I guess they probably didn't have any waivers left. So she let me do the contest or whatever. Then I finished like the end of it or whatever. Yeah, that was Little Blinky.
You know who else came right through this area one day last week? Semi Ernie was in this area.
Semi Ernie
came right through here last week because he was taking or picking up a load of bobtails from Salem, Virginia.
Wow. Huh. Cool.
He had like 3 bobtails. I think he was either taking or picking up on the same part of his stream, and he was at a place in Salem down there.
That's not too far from you, is it?
About an hour and 15 minutes south, give or take.
I picked up from a farm in Berrysville.
Because I grew up right around the 195 down there, not too far from that Petro or whatever it is. We used to go there a lot.
This is what I won.
They used to have a really nice restaurant at that Petro there, I guess it is, before the IHOP came in. They used to have a really good buffet. After running long structure fires and wrecks, we would go in there late at night with the ambulances and fire trucks and eat or whatever at that truck stop right there off of that 195.
Do you see that size? I don't know if you can see that.
What'd you say, 4X?
It's 4XL, yeah. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
Like we said yesterday or day before, like you can really wear a 4X.
4X, man. I could almost use this as a bath towel, but maybe I should use like Mike Lindell's My Towel. He sells towels now. I gotta buy the My Pillow 2.0. He has a 2.0 now, so I guess
we got the originals. We don't have the 2.0s.
I want to try the 2.0 just to try it. Maybe I'll do it. No, I'll do a review video. Just an excuse for me to do a review video on it.
Oh God, you'll get a phone call from Mike Lindell. Hello.
No, I bought Wendy a pillow too, by the way. Yeah, I bought Wendy a My Pillow too, so yeah.
I thought you did. Bird ended up ordering her a new because we had the ones that we got like 8 years ago, and hers ended up getting a hole in it. Instead of just sewing it up or patching it, she ended up just ordering a new one.
Exchange it.
Out 8 good years out of her first one.
Yeah, I don't know what the warranty is on them. Don't the pillows have warranties?
I think so, but after 8 good years, I think she already got her money's worth out of it.
Yeah. I don't know what the warranty is on a pillow. Yeah, I know. A pillow warranty. You're like, what? Really?
I love this new Nightbot feature. Anytime somebody says hello, it triggers Nightbot into saying thanks for tuning in to Live with Joshua.
Diabetes.
I've got another new command on there.
I gotta do a command where people, besides promote.
It took long enough just to get the damn promote to work.
It took me a while to get that promote thing to work. I'll be like, damn, this thing's dysfunctional.
Look, that was I was starting to wonder there for a second what in the world was going on.
Yeah. Luckily, we got it to work. Thank God.
Yeah, like the third of a kind, and Red Cactus busted my ass too because they saw part of my sleeve sitting there. Holy God, they busted me. They between hear me talking to you or seeing my sleeve on my shirt.
Yeah.
I got so busted there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we were sitting there at the old cafe, the cafeteria, not the new cafeteria.
Right, the old
Because I don't know if we were sitting where the music performers would have sang on stage.
that's where they used to perform before they built Quakers.
Dang it. I
What's
can't.
up?
Sorry, I'm just like I'm playing with the avatars, and I can't change. Well, I could go back to no avatar, but I can't get rid of the Diabetes avatar.
That's
Don't
where
you
they
just
used to
ch- you
perform
change- you
before
change
they
the
opened up
avatar.
the other one.
I'm sorry. I'm just like I just
Yeah, just change the avatar.
I can't. I went to upload a new one, and it won't let me.
Why? What's the error message? Oh my God.
Well, I could go back to no avatar, but like I can't get rid of that one.
The diabetes. I thought.
Sorry.
Let me see. Should I change my? Let's see. Settings. Should be able to change my avatar.
I'm tired, so like it just feels like a lot more ridiculous to me right now. Oh my gosh.
Where can I change my avatar?
Oh goodness.
Can you only do that, I guess, when you're the host?
If you click like if you're in StreamYard and then you click on your
Setting.
avatar under the screen, there's like an option to edit audio avatar.
Oh, it's audio?
Yeah.
No.
Avatar.
I just want to change this logo. Hold on. I got to play around with it. Yeah. I don't know what gives. Anyway, this truck's trying to leave. Hopefully you don't scrape me. Ah. He's coming up close. Ah. No, he's got plenty of room to leave. There he goes. Honorable. He had plenty of room to his shotgun side. Ugh. Well, I guess I won't be nervous the next time someone tries going in that gap. Oh, I see. Let's see. Yeah. Oh no,
there
it's
you go.
it's off. Yeah, it's off. The wording is off. Oh man. Yeah. All right. So what's wrong with the cat thing? Why can't you change your cat thing?
Oh, the Pooper Scooper Trooper, I can change that, but I was only trying to change the avatar.
Yeah.
And it says I would have to essentially log in or sign up for free to upload more avatars.
Oh, you ran out of avatars? Oh shoot! I'd start deleting.
Yeah, I guess you can only. Oh wait, I pressed and held it, and it gave me an X. So there we go. Delete. Okay, awesome. I figured it out. Okay, let me see. I gotta pick. Let me pick another one.
Look at that missile.
Batteries back in. I don't want to die. Got my battery pack in over here. Don't want to boom that eye on us.
Because I figured if you ran out of like too many avatars, you start deleting shit. Oh, that's too big to try to go in. That's a freaking missile. He's trying to park a missile.
Yeah, that's really gonna work. So how's everybody been doing?
Well,
Everybody been
I'm just
pretty
glad
good?
I got as much film out of the grocery store as I did, because I know Sino wanted to see bread. And it's like, yeah, because I got exclusively what I wanted, because if you think about it, the middle of any grocery store looks the same as any other. So
Well, yeah,
that's
it's
why
the
I didn't do it
border.
that way.
It's
Yeah.
the border that's got all the specialty stuff. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I specifically wanted to show. I said, you know what? I got to be unique. I got to show what you can't find anywhere else. So I figured that's why I said at the very end, well, you know what? Not to make you folks feel jealous, but if you want this at your own grocery store, then just ask to see if they'll consider. So
yeah, because we don't really have a Publix close to us. I mean, I can go about 45 minutes and go to a Wegmans, but I don't really have a Publix close by.
Kroger, yeah,
Kroger,
Kroger.
Wegmans, Food Line, Giant.
Yeah, I've been to Wegmans. Yeah, Wegmans is cool. But one of the things I knew when Whole Paycheck came out, they changed the game, because simply for this reason. In fact, if you remember this third, when remember that we had soup, and so they try to lure you in to like sit down to want to eat, then you could shop. So they do that to not make you want to leave. It's just like, you know what, let's offer them hot food to eat here while they shop. That's what we did Christmas Eve. Case in point, yeah. So I was checking to see whether or not that establishment had an organic section, but I guess I didn't really pay all that much attention to detail. So
I know Giant does. Giant has a whole nice little organic section.
yeah, I've never been to a Giant. I've seen them. I've seen the Giants.
Wegmans has,
All right.
I think, a collection of stuff, but I know Giant does.
All right, so this U.S. Express, he's in.
So third of a kind. What all's new with you? Anything new going on?
Third, you there?
You still with
Where's
us?
the third?
She may be playing with that ferocious dog.
She might be playing around with that cat icon that she wants to upload instead of the diabetes.
I bet you that ferocious dog hears me on the screen and he's trying to get my ass to the phone. That dog does not like me.
Oh, jeez.
That dog is Hippie Mama's dog, and every time a dog would get close to me in Bunker Hill, he wanted a piece of my ass.
Oh my God.
That dog does not like me for nothing.
Third, are you back? Josh was asking you how you been, like how's your week? Because I know it's pretty much the weekend. They start tomorrow.
Yeah, just, like I said, mostly just doing training this week for work and running errands and stuff, I guess.
Christine. Thanks for watching us. I'm sure after all of last night's shit shows and entertainment going on, everybody can use a break. I know I saw you around last night in different chats. I think you might have been over Boss Talks, and I think you over Brett's, and I know I see you in Jeff's. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Christine, I went the other day and pulled a few people out of the tank. There was a couple of people in the bottom of the pit.
Before I almost forget, I want to say this the third. Happy International Women's Day. I guess that was yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. But
Thank you.
yesterday there was an International Women's Day, and I guess some chick tried doing a panel, or she tried doing a live. She's doing another one today to, I guess, grift or to try to money raise for a return trip East Palestine. But anywho,
who you talking about? I saw that panel. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And it looked like it was just, I mean, yeah, I know. And so what it was that she did a replay of like her previous visit there, and I don't know. I mean, which is great and everything to kind of highlight the visit, and she wanted to film everything for transparency, but it's just I think because I watched the very end, I said, is she just doing a replay and then she's just kind of commentating on like what she was doing play by play?
Yeah, I actually
Like,
got a
okay.
Facebook message. I got a Facebook message from her about doing the fundraisers and all that money, that shit for East Palestine. And it's like, my God, if that was the case, I'd go on my own channel and make money and take a U-Haul truck full of water and shit down there. I mean,
26 footer. Yeah, because I don't know if tonight is for the grip.
26 footer and go down there if that was going to be the case.
Yeah, do the 26 footer. But I thought about this. I don't know. Oh no, wait. Third, you're a Costco member, so I don't know if I guess what I'm about to say next would pertain to you, or But anywho, at least I think you is a Costco member. But yes, no, maybe so. Okay, no response. Okay, so anyway, she must be busy. So anywho, if they're going to buy high volume for a lot of people, have you heard of BJ's Club Warehouse? They have a one-day membership there, by the way, and I've shopped there before.
I've heard of those, but I don't know how
Yeah.
close it is to here.
They do allow non-members to shop there, and figure.
I
Whoops.
think they is
Okay,
one of
you
those
put that.
over Charlottesville, Virginia area.
Oh,
I'm pretty
gotcha,
sure there's one of
gotcha.
those over Charlottesville.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. And what it is that because, and I always thought, well, and I thought about this kind of in the long term. I said, well, is it advisable or recommendable for a place to like allow non-members to shop versus paying a membership? I said it's a one day only. They even offer credit card application or an actual credit card for the store. I was like, So I don't think, well, I have to look into it whether or not it's an actual credit card or if it's a store card. But anyway, they still require the credit check. So I figured they do sell big stuff in volumes, because if you're going to make a delivery, yeah, you need the U-Haul for the weight, but also at the same time, I figured because they sell stuff in volume and they sell stuff in bulk, and you figured if you try like making a trip to Walmart pretending you're at Scams Club, I said that's a lot of shopping carts. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
that's
none of
not
them did
gonna
have a
work.
Scams Club. Yeah.
That would never work, but I got a Facebook message from her earlier about like you said, the additional fundraiser, all the transparency videos are on their stream and all this stuff. I was like,
Sure.
my God, I could do my own channel, my own stream, and raise money. If that was the case, and get a 26 footer and take stuff. If that was the case, I mean,
because I figured, as I said, because if you're gonna buy in bulk volume, it's like you went to Walmart for that. I said nobody there had a Scams Club membership. Jeez. I mean, I guess not. I guess. But that's one thing, because I think they have them in Ohio. They could have. I'm trying to think where they're near, but they is out there. BJ's Club Warehouse. They could have just gone there and all shop. Oh, excuse me, I should have put myself on mute. Now I'm like doing housekeeping shit. No, but in fact, I can't look it up. I can't look it up now in a while
Holy
here, but
Christine says a pallet of water from Amazon to East Palestine was $896.
a pallet?
A pallet of water.
Damn.
Keep in mind, when I worked in the soda business, a pallet of 32-pack Aquafina was 60 cases. It was 60 32 packs to a pallet when it comes to Aquafina. I don't know about Deer Park or Walmart brand or some of these other brand waters, but I just know
Great value. Yeah.
well, great value. Yeah, I know as far as the Aquafina 32 packs, it's 60 to a pallet of them.
Okay.
Because I used to sell them by the pallet when I was doing the soda stuff. That's how I'd sell them into Walmart. Especially
There's a lot of these Amazon resellers who just buy the return pallet or the pallet on the returns, and then they just
Uh-huh.
resell out the returns. I was like, all right, creativity.
Like you have all these bin stores and box stores and all this crap where they sell the returns and nonsense.
Yeah.
Because something was bought, reopened, or shipped back, they sell the crap out the
they're returns. They're basically, you're reselling returns is what you're doing.
Right.
And I figured, because what the awkward part was that I liked the fact that they all shop together, so there was like a shopping cart convoy. But I found this to be not out of place, but just kind of, I guess, out of the ordinary, is that she returned back to the same store to buy more shit. I said, why couldn't that have been done on the original trip? But, you know, I guess, yeah.
Pure Lay purified bottle, 2 pallets, 156 cases, $900 at Amazon.
Is that the typical price, or was that a rip-off price for East Palestine? Because if you're doing this for a relief fund, I mean, would you get a wholesale discount? Or, you know, because you're doing disaster relief, wouldn't there be a wholesale discount from retail? Because that's why I found it a bit awkward that they shop retail. And the other thing is that I do have an LLC, so I don't know whether or not I could have gotten a wholesale discount if I would have bought it with my business credit card. I could have done that too. It's just these different things that you do to look to get a bargain, because it looked like when they did go to Walmart, they bought everything retail. It's like, you know, and I'm not saying that for any of them to set up a 501c3 or nothing, but it's just.
So,
yeah.
I'm looking at the calculator. 156 cases, $900. That's about $5.80 a case. So that's actually a pretty good deal. That's a good price.
Okay. All right.
Looking at the calculator, about $5.77, give or take a case. That's actually not a bad price. That's a pretty good deal.
Because you want to buy wholesale, not okay. This other dude's coming in. He's kind of scaring me. Yeah, because I figured they bought everything retail. It's like, yeah, I guess, but they could have, yeah. Or this. I don't know whether or not they could have said, we're doing this for disaster relief. We're Americans for America. Is there any wholesale thing? I mean, I'm surprised they wouldn't have worked that out with customer service or the manager, because the manager knew that he was getting a golden parachute, or like basically this big windfall.
Walmart wouldn't let him have a discount. But in all honesty, sometimes in a case like that, they'll just, I know that our local Walmart managers aren't pieces of shit, and they'll donate a pallet or 2 pallets or 5 pallets or what have you.
Yeah.
You just have to have a way to pick them up, whether it's a truck or a trailer or a U-Haul or what have it. You just have to have a way to get it, and whether it's water or charcoal or whatever the case may be. They'll just say, we'll donate this much. This is when you need to come pick it up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I know that because I've worked in the business, and I've even been there doing my own stuff when the different charities with the fire departments and different people would roll in with their lawnmower trailers or their box trucks or what have you, and load the pallets up on the back of them.
I got you. I'm reading the comments a little bit. DJ said Walmart wouldn't let them. All right, so they could have. Yeah, I guess. Damn. Yeah.
Like I said, some Walmart managers aren't a piece of shit. They will donate, or in some cases, they'll either donate or they'll let them have the stuff for a cost. Because all this stuff is a cost, the Walmart gets it for it, and there's the resale value. So if they're selling it for $8, they're probably getting it for $6.50. And sometimes they'll let you have it for their cost or just donate it all together.
Did Third leave us again? Sorry, I couldn't tell if she was on. I know that I'm highlighted right now because this Landstar had to. he got it in. He got it in. So good for him. Yeah. Did Third leave us again? Sorry, I don't know. I don't hear Third.
She's been in the chat, so she's not far.
No. I mean in the panel. So she's out of the panel. Oh damn.
Yeah, she's out.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Third. I don't know whether or not she'll be back, but it was cool having her.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's because we were talking back and forth between each other. She felt kind of left out being the only chick, but it's It's okay.
Well, there's other chicks in the comment. DJ, Christine M.
Christine M. Yep. Sure. No, the next date is the 26th. So, yeah, that'll be the convoy. That'll be the convoy.
Christine M used to be. She used to be on the other side for the longest time. She was on the block list. I just unblocked her this week.
Okay.
That's what she said. Thanks for unblocking me. Because I've talked to her over on Jeff's chat. And I've talked to her on a couple of different panels. And I just went through the other day and unblocked some folks. I'm still making changes. I'm unblocking people. I've got a super mod now that can turn on slow mode and subscriber only and all that stuff from the chat. I've got one moderator who's like a super mod who can turn on subscriber only and all that stuff, so I don't have to do it all the time. So
I have to look into do the subscriber only mode, and then like you have to be, because it's funny. I tune into a live feed there of Woody Harrelson after the SNL skit, and his is subscribers only for the next 10 years. I'm like, damn, that's a long ass time.
Okay, I can turn on subscriber only myself, but honestly, I can just tell my super mod, hey, if you don't mind, turn on subscriber only, and they can do it, and I wouldn't even have to do it. I'm honestly not on all sides and try to find the good of all people, just feeling for taking personal attacks or threats. I talked to U-Haul on Aruba. Yeah, Christine M says she talks to U-Haul on Aruba. Not on all sides. Well, I don't know, but somehow she ended up with the take, and she's out now. So, they're gonna know someone put the first post.
Yeah, I got you. No, I've seen her on the other chats or whatever, but you know.
Like I said, I've actually just recently started talking to her because I started going on panels more since I started doing them, and kind of. Did you have an infusion today, Christine, or is that tomorrow? I couldn't keep up. I don't know how often you do those. The other night, I stopped into her on a panel, and she was just hooking up for her infusions. You could hear the machines beeping and raising hell in the background. Yeah, Gloria says we need you to come up this way again. She's not in the chat right now, but in one of the other chats, she had said the other day you need to come back up this way. She's like, we need a meeting with the running daddy. You didn't get the memo in time.
Gloria Stump or Glory B?
Stump.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, the Abbey definitely wasn't cooperating the other night, Christine, but it happens. We do what we got to do to get by, girl.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't seen Glory B in a while because we haven't been up to J6 or done that stuff, so it's been a while since I've seen her. I'd say probably November when we was up for her last.
It's almost half a year ago.
Yep, Jeff made dinner and now I'm eating. Well, I had dinner way earlier. I had pizza, so.
Yeah, I remember you said that you had that in the oven.
Yeah, I had a thin crust pizza from Aldi that I've had.
I haven't seen an Aldi. It's weird because I think Dollar General is a direct competition with Aldi. I think. Think about it.
Dollar General has their hands in the business that I want to go check out this week. It's called Top Shelf. And pretty much everything's supposed to be approximately $5 or less, kind of like the new Dollar Tree. And it's one in Nashville. There's a couple others around the country, and they're opening up one over next to Colonial Heights, and there's just one on the other side of Harrisonburg that I might go check out tomorrow.
I thought that there was a $5 store. I forget their name. It's not Family Dollar. So.
There's a Five Below. There's the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that's the one. Five Below.
Well, the other one's like it's owned or whatever by Dollar General, but I've never heard of it. And that's what somebody said, do a review, but it's like, my God, if I do a review, I'm not going to take the handheld tripod in. I'm not getting banned. I'll just carry my phone like I'm on like a video call or a film or something.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they're
they
only
do.
in Virginia. Yeah, I've never heard the store Pops.
Dollar Generals have better prices most of the time at Aldi. I only really go to Aldi for like pizza and like very few things. Yeah, third where you are, y'all do have a lot of grocery stores.
Yeah, Dollar General. I do go to Dollar General. I'm reading Christine M's. Yep.
And hamburgers and potatoes, just my kind of meal cactus. You know where I am. Just like I was over on Brett Boyle's last night, and Kelly's like, I can tell you one thing about Josh is that man likes his French fries and his hamburgers. So Whole Foods, Wegmans, Giants Food Lump, Aldi's, Teeters, Amazon Fresh, Little. Yeah, I seen a Little last month over Charlottesville. I haven't checked that one out yet. That's really the only ones on Third's list, except for the Amazon Fresh that I haven't been in. Is it Amazon Fresh, Little's, and Whole Foods?
I've seen Littles. I've never been. Littles.
It's like a German type name, so Little's, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Might be
Aren't they
Little's.
owned by Aldi?
I think it's like a competitor to Aldi. I think it's like a German brand.
I thought they were owned by Aldi.
I'll order a lot from it when it says subscription. Yeah. Kroger delivery. I don't get any of that stuff delivered. We're out and about so much with her working and my treatments and everything else. I just go to the store. I mean, we're out and about so much anyway. You don't really. Amazon Fresh my house is one of the Cashville stores. I've heard of those Third. I've never been in one of those type of stores with the cash with the cameras. I've heard that they existed. Oh my God! But yeah, DJ, I think you said before that there was nothing really close to you. Just reading the chat here.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine.
Holy crap, that's a big trailer. What is that, a car hauler?
I think so, but it was hauled by pickup truck, so he's like a hot shot.
I noticed that. It had like triple axles. It was a holy God.
Yeah, that's one that you saw in Shipping Wars.
Yeah, exactly. That's what came to mind, Shipping Wars.
That was a cool show.
Yeah, it was. Except for that, you had that one goofball who tried to haul shit around in his little short bus or his pedo van.
That was the shuttle bus. Yeah.
He had a shuttle bus and he had a van, like a painter's van.
He had the shuttle bus. It was like a little school bus.
Right, and he was always getting stuff that was too big for the shuttle bus or was too big for the van or whatever he had.
Yeah, I guess it sort of did look like a pedo van.
Yeah. I think he started up with the pedo van before the short bus.
Yeah, the short bus came later.
Yeah, I think the short bus was much later.
Yeah.
That was the day.
Yeah.
One of those guys passed away, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. It was the dude with the son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Forget
think
his
he had
name though.
whatever, Ron or Rob or something. I think he had a goatee.
Roy. It was Roy. It was Roy.
That's it, Roy.
Yeah.
That's it. Clean kitchen from have a terrific evening. Okay, Christine. Good night. We might see you
Oh,
later
she
on
leaving?
at somebody else's panel.
Yeah.
Take care, dear. Gary Bird is at a women's event to the church for another hour. They was having a women's only event, and I was gonna do this live earlier. Once Gwen's convoy meeting notes, whatever, once her live stream ended, I was gonna start one, and then I noticed that asshole U-Haul was live, so I hopped over to his. Then it was time for a Ruby, so I figured I would just wait for a little while.
No, she's on right now, but we could keep going.
That must be where Cacti is. She must be over at Ruby's.
I think so, to moderate, to make sure the trolls don't come in.
The trolls come in here, and I'll just have my super mod turn on, subscriber only. That kind of deals with my troll issues. Just turn it on subscriber only.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do the subscriber only thing.
You would do it in your YouTube studio, kind of like where you went to set up your night bat.
Sure. Night
You
bait.
would go
Yep.
in there, but go on like your content, like on your left hand side, like from there, click on your stream and kind of go into your settings that way.
Okay. I'll
It's
look
really
into
hard.
that.
It's hard to do with only one device, especially when you're streaming from that device.
Mm.
It can be done. You just gotta be careful not to hit the wrong thing, or you'll end it.
Yeah, that's what I have right now. I just got.
Because unfortunately, you don't use mods. If you had a mod, you can just have your super mod or your managing moderator turn on subscriber only for you in the chat. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
Ah. It sounds like you're filling out a job application.
Yeah, kinda. That's why I ended up making one of my moderators a managing moderator, that they can set subscriber only and some of those other things for me that I don't have to, that I might not set to begin with, and then they can turn on if we need it.
Yeah, I'll wait for the channel to grow a little larger. Now, I bet you anything my shorts channel is going to pass up my live channel in subs.
Probably
It's
after
posting on
tonight.
200. Yeah.
I know Ruby was trying to get close to 1,000. I don't think she's there yet, but she was getting close.
She's close.
She was really close, I think.
She's really near it. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really close the last time I checked.
Mm.
Telecoke is on.
No, I'm not watching that. Oh, behind the lens or what have you.
Yeah, Ruby's on.
Yeah, a lot of people are on.
Yeah, Ruby has 926. She's getting close to her 1,000.
Yeah, I know. It's like dang. It's like, because I forget when her channel started or whatever. It's like, dang. I said, why is YouTube like throttling her? Like, damn.
But anyway, they go through. I went in a store the other day in the mall, and they're a veteran, so obviously they believe in respecting the idiot in chief just because of his position and their oath to the country and all this stuff. But I've been in the store, and it's got all the different hats and T-shirts for all the different branches of the military and all this stuff, like, you know, all these different hats for all the different conflicts and the branches and all this.
Sure.
And on one side, you got Obama Biden shit.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you've got Trump, that's your Brandon, and fuck Biden product.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the garbage on one side, and the good stuff on the other. There was both. There was actual the Trump, make America great, keep America great, women's for Trump.
Yeah.
whatever.
That's this already. That's this already.
Right. And it had some
Yeah.
of the PG-13, the Let's Go Brandon, but it also had some of the fuck Biden stuff as well.
Yeah. That's the stuff I want.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, you're not Gangster Granny's the same way. That's what she wants. I don't
Nice.
understand these websites, just Facebook and Messenger. But DJ, you did pretty good the other day with StreamYard. It was a pleasure having you on here. Come on anytime. You did good the other day. DJ
Well, let me
came on
put-
panel the
yeah.
other day and had good conversation with Birds.
Oh, cool.
I was in and out because it was Tuesday and I had dialysis, so I was just kind of listening through my earbuds. But I know they had some good chat.
Sure.
With us starting
Yeah.
to hang out in different chats and me talking on different panels, we don't go to subscriber only right away, just in case anybody from some of the other chats or channels wants to come over, just
Sure.
as long as they can be respectful.
Yeah.
We
That's
only
fine.
the people being respectful on this channel. If you can be respectful and have decent conversation, you're welcome. Though you
Hmm.
start getting rude and disrespectful and ignorant,
Yes.
then you get the boot.
Yeah. That makes
I mean,
sense.
I don't think that's too much to ask, especially with me is
Mm-mm.
more so than her starting to hang out in different chats and talk on different panels.
Sure. That's totally understandable. Oh, the dude in the green trailer, you can't see it. He's wiping his window.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dr.
Hold on, let me
Jones.
put you on mute for just a second. Let me put you on mute just a sec. Give me just a sec. All right, mute.
Okay, okay. Dr. Joe is getting illegal immigrants to say, let's go, Brandon. That's hilarious because they don't know what it means. And let Brandon's the whole reason they're coming over here. He's the one that told them to come on over, that the doors were open. The fact that they're saying let's go, Brandon, totally means that they don't know what it means. That's hilarious. Respectful.
Yeah.
We
That's
always
fine.
the people be respectful on this channel. If you can be respectful. Just seeing what the music sounded like in the background, guys. I hadn't checked it out. That sounds cool. That's what's up.
No, the music sounds cool. I like the music. Keep the music.
No, I turned up the volume on the iPad so I could see what it sounded like in the background. I didn't have my earbuds in, so I can monitor what it sounded like through the iPad sound.
It sounds good.
My earbuds over here in my backpack. I just didn't bother getting them out. Third of a kind says she likes it too, and honestly, there's a whole list on there. There's like a dozen different things on there.
That's cool. I like it.
It's like 10 different things on there.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never really played with it before. I don't know if that comes with the free version of StreamYard or if it's just with the paid version. I don't know.
Might be the paid version. I don't think you get much with the free version.
Honestly, depending on how much you're going to do it, it's only $10 a month. I would definitely look into it.
Yeah.
Because
That's
Italian
cool.
Prince is going to look into it. Because I hooked Jeff Dallas up with this because he had the more expensive version. I hooked him up with the link to the $10 version, and Cocktail was thinking about looking into it, and so was Italian Princess.
That's cool. Yeah, they sent
I
the link.
know.
So the $10 has to come from someone. So it's yeah, it has to come. It's invite only.
Well, StreamYard sent it to me, and then from there I sent it to Jeff and Italian Princess, and I don't know if I sent it to a Ruby or not. I know I sent it to Cocktail. Welcome in, DJ.
Did you watch Joe's when he was doing that?
No, I didn't see it.
It is hilarious. They were actually doing it.
Oh
was
my
it
God.
was it recent?
It was the last time when Oreo and him were down at
At the border?
Yuma. Yeah.
I'll have to go back and find it. That sounds hilarious.
Yuma's a beautiful town if it wasn't ruined.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the
Or was
comments
it
or
the
not.
time? It was one of the times that they were down there. Him and it was either the last time or the time before that they were down there. When they went and found where the tunnel is and all that the cartel brings them across.
I totally
Oh my
missed it. I wish he'd make a short out of that. That'd be awesome.
He sent he sent, that some of it to Kevin McCartney too.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
then
McCarthy's got to do something. Yeah.
Him and Oreo just missed Kevin McCartney going down there too.
Oh
They
shoot!
started, they went back home, and then Kevin McCartney went down there.
Oh bummer!
They were pretty bummed.
I bet they were. That would have been cool.
I don't know many politicians who have been by the border unless you're from Texas.
Well, I haven't been to the border, but I haven't been to Florida either. So, what did that? What did she say? That her cheesy assistant comedian chief said something about she hadn't been to the border, but she hadn't been somewhere else either.
Huh.
It's like, oh God, what in the hell have we got going on in D.C.?
Well, the Congress, she's out of Florida. She's been down at the Texas one quite a few times.
Yeah, Kat McCormick. Yep.
Yep. I think she's awesome.
Here's a good one for you, all. Apparently, Liz Cheney has a job doing something with UVA now.
No, that's what I said on my live. I said you realize that she's not in jail. She's actually at your alma mater. She's at the Cavaliers. I'm like, hell no. I said that in my live. Yeah.
Well, Jennifer said it was something on Fox also that she does something over there now.
I said, why isn't she in handcuffs already? It's like they should all be punished for that. Because if you file a false police report like Jussie Smollett, I said that in and of itself is a crime. Like when you try to red flag or try to swat someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crime because that's already a false report. And I talked to you about this off camera, but it's like they tried that at Branson and they tried to cancel that. And I told you who was behind it. And
yeah, but I've heard a lot about Branson. I've also heard that the one pushing Branson really hard is the organizer of Branson, and Branson's been going on for 80-something years.
Yeah.
I've heard that Branson isn't this actual one individual's event, like she's trying to push it to be her event. So I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about Mona?
I'm going to look more into the Convoy of Honor, but I've heard it's been going around a really, really long time, and it's not something new that she's super, super involved with it, like she makes it out to be.
Yeah, I've heard that. And I figure because, well, I'd have to rewatch my own streamathon. But, yeah, because she tried doing a speech there, and I guess they censored her or whatever. I'm like, eh.
Well, I've heard not only I've also heard that this has been something Brandon's been doing for years and years and years, and she's trying to say we had 2,000 people in Branson for that, but yet they was actually already there for some other event. And she tried to steal them from other events to build her event. And if it was really all that great, they would have the funding from the city, because you've heard her say, I'm going down from the city and I went through money and this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But if it was really all that and a piece of pie and really brought all the people like she acted like, they'd have no trouble getting the funding.
Yeah, that is true. So I don't know. Isn't that what happened with what's that, Randy and the J6 thing? Or at least I was listening to Glory Bees live yesterday, and I said, "Oh, is there kind of some infighting there?" I said, "That sucks."
Well, I've heard there's infighting there, but I've also heard he's out doing something to make more money for him. And I've heard that there's infighting. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I've definitely picked up from the different streams that there is something going on there.
It's not a good thing either.
No, not at all. And honestly, nothing against the J6 folks. I mean, they don't belong in there because they didn't all do anything bad.
They didn't do anything.
They didn't belong, but they didn't all break the law. But what are they really accomplishing after waving flags and dancing and listening to music for 2.5 hours a night?
I heard that they're trying to get a bunch more in there. But they keep on getting more and more and more and more people.
They're going to need a whole lot more people outside, though, with their music and their flags going to accomplish things. I don't see where they're accomplishing much right now.
Yeah.
There ain't no way I'm driving there. I can't.
I'm not trying to piss people off, and people like, oh yeah, Josh is against 76, and he's against this, and he's against that. At the end of the day, I just want to know what did 76 really accomplish? Yes, they went into D.C., but they still didn't really change anything. The Constitution is no different now than it was last July 4th when they went into D.C. They took all them bike rides and scooter rides to the Capitol building and hung out in the Capitol parking lot. They haven't really changed anything.
Yeah, I remember the
The way
scooters.
I look at it,
And I said that on another panel the other night, and somebody got all pissy that I said that I was against 76 and all this nonsense. I didn't say I was against 76. I just want to know what they really accomplished.
one thing
Yeah.
that needs to be done is everybody needs to stop feuding and all get together and get this, you know. But it seems like everybody's going head to head, and fighting over doing this, doing that.
Because at the end of the day,
Everybody needs to get together, and if we want to accomplish anything.
at the end of the day, 76 accomplished about as much as TPC did. Nothing.
Yeah, it was a
TPC didn't
continuation.
accomplish Nothing. Huh?
Yeah, it was a continuation. That's what the meeting was yesterday too. Is that yeah, TPC paved the way for 76, and so 76 had to pick up of where TPC left off, and yeah.
And they're still trying doing their little group, going to the different states and all this stuff, and they're still accomplishing nothing. They're still just standing on the side, on bridges and waving flags and touring the country. They're still not accomplishing nothing. I'm sorry, but they're not.
Yeah, just got to find something different besides the playing the music and I guess
And for the love of God, don't name it a convoy, because after Ottawa and TPC, nothing but the name of convoy will ever amount to anything now.
the convoy's a trucker thing anyway. It's a trucker
Yeah,
thing.
and after Ottawa and then TPC, nothing but convoy is gonna muster now. They're gonna have to come up with a different name, a meeting or a group or anything.
How about they don't do any groups or anything and just all everybody get together, and that's the only way we're going to be able to fight all this crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be this group and this group and this group. We all need to come together.
That's what's going on now with all these big on YouTube channels. You got all these different little groups who are fighting each other. Like you had all the different ones who were pro TPC and part of TPC and pro 76 and part of 76 and all this other daggone bullshit. And now they're all fighting each other. Every little stream you go on, they're arguing or fighting with somebody with a different live stream or somebody in a different chat. Everybody needs to come together or you're not going to get nothing accomplished. If everybody would come together, just imagine what they could get done.
Yep. A lot more than
that's
what
what
they're doing
TPC
now.
A heck of a lot more than what they're getting done now. The same way with TPC. TPC had the numbers that they couldn't make a change. And what did they do but drive to Hagerstown and sit there for a couple of weeks and then drive back to California because it's some damn bill that was going to get voted on. And then they ran out of money and that was the end of it.
I think that was the stupidest mistake they did was go back to California. They shouldn't have done that.
Well, what my understanding was they did that so they could try to build up all the numbers to come back across country because they seen all the support they had the first time.
Well, the thing is I heard that they weren't even gonna come back.
No, that was gonna be the end of it. They was gonna go over there and be out of money, and they was on their own at that point. That was gonna be the end of it.
Oh, that sucks. Ugh.
Yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't think that was right, but
no, that wasn't right at all.
You bring, you have all these people, they could have done more than what they did because they had the people when they first got to Hagerstown.
Well, yeah,
they had the people.
Because we watched Oreo and Wizzy and all them as they came from out of Ronto or whatever it is to Hagerstown the first time. The first time they had the people that they could have made a change.
But see, the bill that they were going for, they still passed it anyways. They just put it on hold, and they ended up, I believe they ended up passing it. So it didn't make any
abortion
difference
bill?
if they went out there or not.
Yeah.
And Brian, and my friend,
Minnesota, just like Minnesota, passing crap that shouldn't even be passed.
and that's like Brian Brozzi and Mike Landis and all them. They didn't want to go into D.C. They made it clear that they weren't going into D.C. But yet,
I think they were big chickens.
what was the point of doing a convoy if they weren't going into D.C.? That seems kind of asinine. I don't understand whatsoever. It made about as much sense as that idiot getting on stage every night reading his fucking poetry. It got to the point when that idiot got on stage every night and started reading from his stupid poetry, I started turning off the live stream. I got tired of listening to it.
Well, I know they said something about that they didn't want another Ottawa.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
how was it going to make a change without another Ottawa? How was it going to make an impact, a difference?
I mean, there's still people that were in Ottawa or that was in some of the convoys up there that are still in prison or jail.
Uh-huh.
And some are still facing charges, and they keep on slapping them. And the bad thing is they're stupid charges that they're slapping them with.
Ugh.
Makes no sense.
That's terrible.
And now they're doing that. They got that 15-minute city thing, and then they I seen a video where it was in a Walmart that they started doing where you had to have the ID thing.
No, I don't do Walmart.
So you
Well, I mean,
Yes.
they're gonna be doing that all over in any store you go. That's what the stupid world order wants. It's like,
No, I'm not
screw
doing that WEF stuff. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Josh?
That
Sorry.
stuff is,
Yeah.
you know,
I just
it's
noticed
garbage.
in the chat, I just noticed in the chat, did you click on this little gear, like for your settings symbol? You should be able to, like on your chat, on your stream, you should be able to hit community moderation and set subscriber mode, and there's been a YouTube update.
There's a YouTube update right now on Google Play Store.
Your phone might already have it. I'm just looking at my chat, and it's saying like you can click on. There used to be like 3 little lines or whatever on the chat. It's like a little gear symbol or 3 little lines or whatever for like your chat settings. To
Okay.
like toggle like from live chat or all chat or whatever.
Sure.
You should be able to click on a thing called community moderation, and it says subscriber only that way.
Ah, okay.
Like it should say live chat or participant mode, and then from there you can go subscribers only.
Okay,
I
good
just
to know.
noticed that. So you wouldn't have to go into the studio. I just noticed that on there.
Ah.
But see, when people do live chats, then I can't. Because I'm not prescribed to anybody because I can't afford it.
Well, on
I'm going
YouTube,
month by month with what I get.
on YouTube it's different. On YouTube you subscribe for free. On YouTube it's different from being a subscriber and a member. On YouTube, subscriber is free. It's channel member that costs money.
The what?
On YouTube, you can click
What
subscribe
costs
beside.
money?
On YouTube, you can click subscribe beside everybody. It don't cost money unless you do.
Yeah,
channel-
subscriptions are free.
Well,
Oh, okay.
on Twitch, subscriptions cost money on Twitch. On Facebook, the one that costs money is channel member, but to subscribe on YouTube itself is free.
I just
You have to pay money on Twitch. Twitch, I just want to live stream video games.
On YouTube, it don't cost money unless you do a super chat or a channel membership or something like that.
Oh, okay. I thought that it cost money, so I
No,
never
don't.
subscribed to anybody.
Now it's free to subscribe on YouTube. That's how you get notifications to know if somebody's live or not. But you don't. It don't cost anything unless you do a super chat or a channel membership or something, and that's what costs money. And
I'm about to
Yeah.
brush my teeth. I'll put myself on mute here. I'm about to brush my teeth. Hold on. Give me 2 minutes.
okay, but no, Bird's at a women's event type thing with the church tonight, so it's
Yeah.
just me for tonight. So she was gonna kind of go do her thing since she was off today. And like I said, I
Yeah.
meant to do a live earlier. We went out earlier. We did ran some errands, and I was gonna do a live, and then I noticed that Gwen was live. She used to do Gwen's convoy meeting notes during TPC in 76 days.
The what? Who?
Gwen, she used to do Gwen's convoy meeting notes during TPC days.
I have no clue on. There's so many live people that
She
are
was a
doing
live
live streams.
streamer,
I
but-
have no idea on over half of them.
She was a live streamer, but she also watched all the meetings and stuff and typed it all up in the transcriptions or whatever in the Facebook post that you could like go back through and like read the meeting notes. And she's kind of doing her own thing up in PA now, covering different political meetings and stuff in PA. But I was watching her, and then I happened to notice that U-Haul was on.
Yeah.
He said something about he was going to be the pre of Ruby, and I was going to do post of Ruby. And Bird had that thing at the church, and she's like, "Are you going to do a live while I'm gone?" I'm like, "Well, I might as well go ahead and do it. Set it up for a live." So I just went ahead. I figured I'll just set it up and start a panel and just see who comes on.
Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting a lot of numbers tonight because I didn't know who I was competing with, because I honestly didn't even look. I figured I would just set it up.
I know Vern's on, or Vern was on. I seen that when I
Well,
got
now,
on when I went to YouTube.
yeah, I had a notification that Vern was on and J6 is on, so Freedom Express would be on, Stormtroopers on, Glory B's on. I'm not sure.
I know.
Ruby-
I don't believe Taco Joe will be on tonight because they were gonna go to oh, what's that?
I don't know if she's still on or not, but Ruby was on
Because of
earlier.
the asking something to do in California. There, him and Oreo were going together.
Yeah, I know they've been
Very-
covering different meetings and events, so
And that'll be tomorrow. Some kind of event or some kind of thing going on there.
I'm still looking for more here to cover. A lot of the problem is I don't find out about events until it's too late. Like we said earlier, once I get my minivan out of the shop, I can do more. Right now, I can't do too much with her work schedule because I can't be on my way to an event and take her to work at the same time, or I can't go to an event and not be back and not risk not being back in time to pick her up in time. So once I get my van out of the garage, I'll be able to start covering more events, even if she's at work or not. So right now, I'm kind of in a pickle until I get my car back, but it's only having the one vehicle right now.
Yeah. Like with
Well,
me, I asked when TPC was going if there's any groups in Minnesota, and of course nobody would give me a straight answer or anything. I have no idea, and more than likely it's down in the Twin Cities, and I don't drive the Twin Cities. That's too big, and I'm too much of a chicken. I'm
I will
scared
drive
there's been
anywhere.
too many shootings and
I'm an
there's
hour
too
and a
much violence down there.
I'm an hour and a half from the Virginia Capitol and about 3 hours or so from Washington, D.C. I will drive anywhere. It's just hard to do with only having the one car right now. So once I get my van back, I can start covering more stuff. I'm not afraid to go alone. I just have to have my van back so we can be guaranteed that she can get to and from where she needs to get to and from if I'm not back in time to do it or whatever. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a backpack ready to go with battery packs and phone cords and the whole 9 yards, all for my live stream and stuff, tripod accessories, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm ready to roll the minute something pops off. It's just finding out about it and the schedule
Yeah.
allowing to do it. The schedule
I know
just
what you
doesn't.
mean about cars. I gotta get brakes for mine, and then I go through Rock Auto, and they're cheaper, and then they send them to me, and then I can put them on. I do my own brakes and stuff. I don't go in with them.
Well, they fixed everything on my van, but where it sat at the garage for so long, one of the seals hardened, and now it's got an oil leak, so now they got to pull the transmission to replace our rear main seal. So now he's got to get the transmission guy or whoever to pull it so they can replace that seal. So that's kind of what we're waiting on now.
Yeah. Nope, I've done the struts. I've done the struts myself. I've done the rotors myself. I've done the brakes. I do the oil change. The only thing and then there was some wiring I couldn't do. I couldn't figure it out. And then I couldn't do the alternator or starter because it has the belt. And my left arm, I have no strength in my left arm, so I couldn't do that one. But the other stuff I can because I have a breaker bar. So I brought with the alternator, and the starter was in a different town, so I didn't have a choice. But the alternator, I brought that in because there was no way I'd be able to do that belt and stuff, so by myself. Otherwise, I do it all by myself.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Gals.
But that's a lot
Me
of
and my
women are
sister-in-law
like,
and her granddaddy get an alternator.
a lot of people are like,
They got U-Haul in the house.
there's a lot of people that think just because I'm a woman, I can't do it. I can prove I'll prove people wrong real quick.
Wait, what was that about U-Haul, Josh? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said U-Haul was back in the house.
Yeah, back in the Heezy. No, when you were saying before about TPC, the dude who was reading poetry, aren't you referring to a black conservative preacher? That was BCP.
I don't know.
Yeah,
American
that's who it
Poet,
was.
whatever the fuck his name was. Every night he was on stage with his damn poet.
I thought that was BCB. That
Every
was
night
black
Brian and
conservative
would give
preacher.
him my mic
I
and his
believe it
dumb
was.
ass just read him.
Yeah. It was all right. I think he was just reading scripture to try to bring
But I
like.
like that conservative preacher.
Yeah.
It wasn't BCP. I've met BCP in DC during 76.
He's a
He
cool
was
guy.
Cool. I think
He's
this
a
guy
cool
was
guy.
American Poet or some shit. BCP was cool. He was in DC during 76 days.
He was there at Margot Largo during the raid, during the protests. Yeah.
The one on
Oh yeah.
BCP, yeah, he got on a flight, but over there.
Mm-hmm.
U-Haul, have you ever met Will Johnson? He's in Texas.
I have not. I
Houston,
remember
I
him
think.
getting. Yeah. I have not. I know he used to do InfoWars or whatever. He got zapped when he was in LA or whatever. But I have not had the chance
Yeah,
to
he used
meet
to
him
have a
yet.
big channel. And he used to have a big channel and always was live streaming. He was too much of a QAnon conspiracy type guy for me. I had to quit watching him.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Shoot, I don't even know half of the people that are streaming now.
watch him all the time, man.
Well, that's good because there's.
Good.
Remember before on YouTube you needed 1,000 subs before you could stream.
There you need like 50, I think, and that's for president. I don't think you need. I think it's
No,
still
but
50
back-
for
1,000 too.
YouTube.
It was before Prism. It used to be 1,000 subs needed. Now everyone's on a panel. Which
Well,
is cool.
StreamYard is obviously still no. I think Prism is still 50, but yeah,
50.
Ain't TikTok a 1,000 too?
I'm not on that Chinese app. Yeah.
What was that?
TikTok.
I don't do TikTok. I've never been into all
Yeah,
that.
I don't do that. Yeah.
I heard from some people it's just the government phones that they're gonna take that they can't go on TikTok, and I've heard other stories saying that they're gonna
some of the
take
Chinese.
TikTok off all the way.
Yeah, you should
There's
just ban
like
it.
Big D and all them that are on TikTok. So,
Yeah.
and they just started YouTube. So,
That's why I have my Shorts channel. My Shorts channel is my TikTok.
I don't have anything. I just watch everybody.
Yeah. That's why I have a Shorts
I
channel.
don't have. My life is so freaking boring, and there ain't nothing I do.
But
I
when
got
you
a
started doing
very,
shorts,
very boring life.
What was that, Josh?
I said when you started doing your shorts, that's when shorts were shorts. Now everybody's doing all these shorts and reels and all this nonsense.
I do shorts for product reviews and all that shit. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna pass my live subscriber count real soon. Because I'm almost at 200. I'm like, whoa, it's gaining pace.
Short
I don't
for
know
that
if
zero sugar.
I think when you were in Missouri, I think I started following you. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah. I was
You're
in
on
Branson.
YouTube, right?
I am.
Uh-oh.
I thought I was
I am.
following you, but I could be wrong. I got so many people on there.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people in Branson. There are people there. We was there. And I guess
I know.
Mona
So are
wanted
you
to
going
take
to
a
the
quick
Convoy
Convoy of Honor in November, U-Haul, or have you decided yet?
I think I'll
Red
probably
Squirrel was
go,
there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
I'll
for some reason he
probably go
left.
there for maybe, yeah, I'll do the same performance I did last year and just show up for a couple days, not all week.
And then
We had thought
Eric
about
was there.
going.
Yeah, it's far for you though.
Dom was there, wasn't he?
He was, that's right. I met
Yeah.
him. So-
And then well,
Yeah, Red Squirrel was there too. A Ruby girl in the house.
He wasn't there very long though. He wasn't
Welcome
there
on in,
for-
Ruby. Welcome on in.
Welcome.
A
Hey, what's
Ruby
up,
in the
Ruby?
house.
Yeah, we totally blew up for commute to do this.
But we had thought about going to Branson. That honestly, it's like a 15-hour drive unless we fly. So it would require so much planning to go. I don't even know if we're going to go, especially with what I'm starting to hear about the whole situation involving the Convoy of Honor and Mona and just everything revolving around the whole situation. I don't know if we're even going to look into it now or not.
Well, that's why I'll only be there. I mean, I'll be there for a couple days, and then
Well,
show
yeah,
my
but you understand that. Yeah,
Trench was
it's
there
like
too.
it's like a 15 or 16-hour drive if I drive or if I fly. Either way, it's going to be a lot of time and finances involved if
Yeah.
we decide to go. And I just don't know if it's going to be worth it with everything that's starting to come to surface.
Polish Agnes was there. Trench
Yeah.
was there.
I
Yep.
think Eric was there. I think him and I just showed up together.
Yeah, Eric was there. Yep.
Yeah, I know Eric. Eric and Polish Agnes came together.
Squirrel actually took a Greyhound or an Amtrak or something from Florida to there.
That's cool.
Red
I thought
Squirrel,
he
yeah.
drove.
No, he didn't drive. Agnes even sat on a panel the other night that I was watching. He actually bought a bus. He bought a Greyhound from Tennessee or Florida, wherever he was, to to Branson. He bought the Greyhound.
'Cause I know he wasn't there that long.
No, he wasn't there long at all. I guess he
Neither
on
was
one of
I.
those streets. He bought a bus.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
didn't
remember.
Dom help you fold the flag U-Haul?
He did. Yep. Right
I
before I
remember
left.
that. It took
Yep.
you guys several times to get that figured out.
Yeah, well, we finally did it. The executor was
did.
like, yeah.
No, you
Figured
got it.
what
It
out?
took you.
Yeah, it took us a minute to get that figured out, but we did.
Yeah, it did. Hell yeah, it did. Oh, that was
Figure what out?
how to fold the flag of the triangle.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, y'all got it.
Wasn't somebody's vehicle kind of stalled out or not, or stopped running or something that you guys had to try, or they had to figure out how to get it started or something?
I forget whose vehicle that was, if there was.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I thought all our vehicles were up and running.
No, I thought
So
there was
did you-
one that broke down or stopped, or they were having problems getting it started or something. I thought.
So
I
did
could
you
be
stop
wrong.
at Cabela's U-Haul?
Did I start the Cabela's?
Did you stop at Cabela's or just ride by?
No, I drove on by, but because your live was on as soon as I was driving by, I'd be like, wait a second, that looks familiar.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you stopped to run in or if you was trying to get somewhere. 'Cause I wasn't sure where you were headed. Because I know you were in Bunker Hill, but I wasn't sure where the next stop was.
Next stop, yeah, I was southbound. Yeah, so that was
That's what I
south. No,
wanted-
yeah.
That's what I wasn't sure. If you'd already passed us, if you passed us the next morning. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, my
where-
pickup was Berrysville. If you know where Berrysville is, boy, that's like really, really inland. Berrysville.
Maryville,
Has
Tennessee.
anyone heard from
Nope, Virginia.
Minnesota Mike?
Maryville, Tennessee is actually where the Red Squirrel originally is from.
No, Berrysville, Virginia.
Oh, Marysville. I thought you said Maryville is in Tennessee. I'm not. I've heard of Marysville, but I'm not sure where that's at.
It's east of Winchester.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
It's east of Winchester. Yep.
Has anyone heard from Minnesota Mike?
Minnesota Mike.
He's
it
the one
Walmart,
that had
dude?
the truck that everybody was siding, and then he'd add more panels, but he sat there breaking down. He's the one that had all, and then he had the truck that had all those panels on his truck that everybody was signing. And then he'd add more and more and more.
Oh,
But
that's
he
cool.
sat there breaking down.
I've heard that name before, but now when you say east of Winchester, you have to go up
He
and
was
like
in
take like
TBC.
107 across. I think it is.
It was what route? Did I
What route do
take?
you take over there from? What route do you take to Marysville from Winchester? I'm trying to think here.
Trying to recollect the route. It was due east of Winchester, and what exit? No, exit 315. It's I don't know the route, but I knew the exit. Exit 315.
I think there's a.
And-
I think there's a sheet right up of that exit. If you're going east, maybe up the way just a little piece on the left.
And a Waffle House there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Is there a couple of nice car lots through there, like maybe a Jeep dealership or maybe a John Deere place? Maybe.
I didn't recognize the dealerships, but I know the sheets.
Yes, that's the way we would take. That's the way we would normally take over to DC. We would normally take that way to DC, and we would normally stop at their sheets on the way back to Winchester to get energy drinks or whatever. Because as you know, before I had that trucker James who would ride with us, then that's where we would stop for him to get his coffee and his cigarettes, his taffy.
I thought it was 441 South. That takes you to 66.
I've drove 441 also. I've drove all the roads being in and out of DC so many times because we've drove it on our own and we've convoyed it. So
Right.
it's just a matter of remembering what we take or when because we've taken different ways.
Right.
I've even went in to Maryland and backtracked that way to go to DC. I've taken different, and I've also went down to Winchester, being east over to DC that way. I've taken different routes. Wendy
I
in
know
Arizona and easy. Welcome, Wendy. Welcome on in.
Hey, welcome, Wendy. Oh, I miss her sunrises, but I know. What's going on, Wendy?
Her rises or her sets? Because I know Cactar normally does the rises. I thought Wendy did the sunsets.
Yeah, I thought Wendy also does the sunsets too. It'd be pretty cool.
We could get a really nice sunset or sunrise up here on the Afton Mountain overpass up here on 64 and head toward Richmond if we would just get up early enough.
I'm ready for summer to come.
Yeah, it feels like summer down here already in Florida.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Because as you know, when you go to Richmond from this area, there's a couple of really nice pull-offs right there at the top of the mountain that you can
I've
get
seen
a really
those.
good sunrise from.
yeah. Yeah, I can't do Minneapolis. It's too dangerous. Minneapolis, they still have that George Fraud intersection still chazzed off. Of course, you don't hear that in the corporate
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they do.
I've got a big statue of them.
No. The intersection where he was killed or whatever, they chazz that off. They block that off. That's a no-go zone. Yep.
I'm ready for some summer travel too. It's starting to get warm here. It's just getting our schedule. My van today about getting my van out of the shop.
No, it's 82 down here in Flowride already. So this is like my spring break.
It's 43
Oh, it's
degrees
relaxed.
right here.
Oh,
Like I told
yeah.
Ruby, I've never actually been to Florida, but they have offered a flight out of Charlottesville to Orlando twice a week. It goes out Mondays and Fridays. You can fly one way from Charlottesville, Virginia to Orlando.
Oh, nice. That's where she's at.
But it's
That's
only
cool.
available on Monday and Friday. So I'd either go down on Monday, come back on Friday, or go down on Friday, come back on Monday.
I like that second option. Yeah, that would be the weekend getaway.
Well, that's mostly what I do with my Dallas schedule is weekend getaways.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do at the weekend getaway. Either go somewhere Saturday afternoon and come back on Monday night or Tuesday morning, or just Tuesday to like a Saturday and skip Thursday or what have you. But either way, it's usually about a 3-day window there, give or take. Anything more means I've got to get people involved to make phone calls and find chairs. It then just becomes a lot more planning involved.
Right.
Which is why we didn't spend more time in Bunker Hill than what we did, because I was coming back to dialyze because I was at the Vita right there in Winchester that I could have dialyzed that. But that would have meant I'd have had to devote myself to Bunker Hill for an X amount of time, and we never knew from one day to the next how long we were going to be there. Because we had a chair set up there. That wasn't the issue. It was just a matter of we didn't know how long we were going to be there. That's why I didn't think to get a chair there.
Right.
I could have got a chair there at any given time. I just didn't because of what happened to DJ. What happened, DJ? Welcome on in.
Did you get
My
knocked off?
phone all of a sudden turned right off.
I don't know. I just looked down and noticed that you were in the back shot. I'll just welcome on in. Well, Wendy
My
says
phone
she's having
completely
dinner.
went blank and turned
She can't
completely
hear.
off.
Haven't heard voices for a while. It's like being home. Don't know why I didn't bring headphones. Yeah, Wendy, I don't know why you didn't bring headphones either. I keep a pair of earbuds in my backpack over here. I just don't have them in right now.
That was weird. I'm not even
Yeah, this-
touching my phone, and it turned off on completely
That
shut
is-
down and turned off. And it's
I just happened to look up on the screen and notice that you weren't on panel. It's like, what in the world? And then I see that you were waiting to come back on.
No, I didn't do nothing. It just completely shut down.
I don't know. I kind of like the elevator music in the background. This is kind of different. So it's StreamYard music, so I'm not going to get a strike for it. It sounds kind of cool. Actually, I've never heard anybody use it before.
No, this is a cool background. Yeah, keep
I
this.
can
This is a good tune.
I can keep holding the phone to eat between typing. Oh, okay, Wendy.
Wonder what
Maybe
she's
that-
having for dinner.
I don't know what she's having. If she's holding the phone to hear us, she might be able to answer us in the chat in a second.
Yeah, Wendy, type in the chat what you're having. Hopefully it's plant-based.
Hell no, hopefully no plant-based. Hopefully she's got a nice burger and some fries or a steak and a potato.
Yeah, I think for the time I've gotten to know her, I hopefully she's eating her gerbil food or rabbit food.
Yeah. People have been fried TV too long, you know, this health crap.
I don't eat a lot of meat. I've never been a big meat eater. I'd rather
Oh,
have
that's
my
good.
fruits and my vegetables.
Oh
Yeah.
God, you know, oh
Good
no,
for her.
DJ, oh no, oh God.
Yeah.
Chicken and hamburger are my worst meats.
Oh God, no! Give me a cheeseburger and a nice side of fries or mashed potatoes any day of the every day of the week.
I love mashed potatoes.
A Reuben sandwich
I used
with
to
an
eat a
onion
lot of
ring,
them, but
that pudding with a sauce and a fireball sauce.
we have a
Yeah.
town in Minnesota here where you can go get. They used to be cheaper, but you could back in the 80s and stuff. You could get a 10-pound bag or a 50-pound bag of potatoes for $10.
Oh, that's a good deal.
You haven't seen
And
them
now, I
prices
don't
no
know what
more.
it is now because I don't hardly eat potatoes anymore because it's just me. My kids
Honestly,
are gone and I'm not married anymore, so
I love potatoes, but my potassium don't. It isn't no lie. Last year, I had a bag of potatoes and I was eating pretty much every day just so they didn't rot and go bad. I was in ICU twice in a week and a half with potassium over a 7 because I was eating so many fucking potatoes.
I
Oh.
started doing I've got one of those air fryers.
Oh, I love
yeah.
my air fryer. I cook a
Yeah.
lot of my fries and my fish fillets and tater tots and french fries in my air fryer.
There you go.
I do corn dogs. I've done
Ugh, I can't do that.
all them.
Too many bad memories with hot dogs.
I did notice something tonight at
Well, I
Walmart
gotta
at
only
Jimmy
eat the
Dean.
beef ones. I can't.
Well, your
And
problem
very
with hot
seldom
dogs,
do I get them, but
I'm not going to comment on your problem with the hot dog just because of where you got the hot dog from. That was the problem.
otherwise I normally don't get them.
Well, I don't. He
I
knows
just
how
gotta
I feel.
Stuff that makes for one person.
You all just knows how I feel about beef hot dogs. I don't do beef hot dogs.
Yeah, I can't do Nathan's.
Yeah, I can't do Nathan. I do regular hot dogs. I don't do
I gotta
Nathan's.
only eat the beef because the other ones make me sick.
I
Yeah,
tell you,
any kind of.
it's the beef ones that make me sick. I love beef like burgers and other stuff, just not the hot dogs. I can't do those.
And then I hardly ever, rarely do I ever go out to eat.
That's good.
Especially McDonald's, man.
Oh,
I
God,
went-
give me
or,
started.
Quite
I
a
don't
few
eat-
years ago, I went down to my daughter's in southern Minnesota, and we went to McDonald's, and the food wasn't even done, and I ended up getting sicker than a dog. It's like, I will not. I don't
We
even
don't-
touch McDonald's food.
We don't do
anymore.
McDonald's either. We have got on a Burger King kick here lately, but we don't do McDonald's anymore. But even Burger King has like a 2 for $10 thing where you get like 2 chicken sandwiches or Whopper or
I'd rather make
whatever.
my food at home.
So
Yeah.
you can get the 2 sandwiches for $6 or 2 medium, I think, meals for 10. So if anything else, we do those more. Cooking and dishes and camper, lots of work. Yeah, Wendy, I bet cooking and doing dishes is lots of work. I used to rarely go
Wonder
out.
wonder what she's cooking. What are you cooking, Wendy?
She's not. She went out. Remember, she had the Reuben. She had the Reuben with the onion rings, the bread pudding with a brandy sauce and a fireball sauce. She says she used to rarely go out to eat, but with working, she's just too tired. And doing cooking and dishes in the camper is a lot of work.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
When we used to have our pop-up, I know what it was like just to go camping for a couple of days to try to cook and do dishes and all that. And our pop-up was just as bad. And now we've got a tent, so it's even more difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, our tent, it's not a little tent by any means. We have an 8-person tent.
Wow.
So there's
Yeah,
plenty of room.
3-room tent.
There is no shortage in our tent. It's an 8-person.
I wonder, is it a 3-room tent then?
Yes, and and our air mattress is a queen air mattress, and it sits 2 feet off the ground.
Oh man.
But it's a camping queen air mattress, and actually, our viewers bought it for us. We went to Bunker Hill, and we didn't have anything at first, and our viewers bought us all this stuff. We actually donated the tent, the original tent and the air mattress, to somebody else at Bunker Hill who needed to get something bigger, but we got the much bigger tent and the much better air mattress. It was actually you guys on Live with Joshua Nation who bought Mrs. Deuce her air mattress. That was cool. U-Haul wasn't following us during them days. She had flew in from wherever she used to live out west. She'd been on the park bench in D.C. for about 2 days, give or take. And we was in D.C. that day, and we met up with her, and we did a live, and we got the viewers to donate the money, and once we got enough money sent to us, we sent it to her and took her to a Walmart there just outside of Winchester there, between Winchester and D.C., so she could get an air mattress. And then got her back over to Bunker Hill and got it all blown up for her and situated in the tent that she was using for the night.
Huh.
That was the first time we'd ever met her. We like Mrs. Dude. She's cool. You've talked to her, I think, haven't you, U-Haul?
I think so in her chats because she does live.
She was the one who wanted to talk to you about your background or whatever when you was trying to stream at the Cowboys game.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, because she was down the street from me.
Yeah, she was the one who wanted to talk to you about some of that stuff, but we helped her get all this stuff, get her first air mattress and all that.
She could have met me at the game.
Yeah, because she was in Texas at the time with Uncle Deuce, I think.
Yeah. They have an XFL team. I don't know why. They changed their name to Arlington. That's so retarded.
Oh, God. What in the world?
Which is in between Fort Worth, which is where TCU, the Froggies, they got their brains beat by Georgia and then the Cowboys.
Cooking
That's right in the middle.
today.
No, my niece
Dirty
lives in Texas.
Yeah, good for her.
She she lived up here and then she moved down to Louisiana and then now Texas.
Yeah, Louisiana's where Jason's at. Or used to be at.
So were you close to Ruby? Are you close to Orlando?
No. I'm more close to the dude we used to talk to about it, the one who almost gave you a strike. So I'm close to his backyard.
Oh well, he's living in a camper now. He is so irrelevant. He's living in his camper now. What a joke! I don't know if you've been keeping up with that or not, but my God, they had so.
No,
much
he
stuff
said it was
going.
okay to restream him, and then he gave you a strike or tried giving you a strike. I said, "Oh my God."
Oh, I've still got that strike for 21 more days. I'm just letting it run its course, but I've learned a lot from it.
Ugh.
I'm holding on to that strike for 21 more days, but I took it. I took it proudly because I learned from it. I've learned a lot regarding restreaming and all that. And I'm not restreaming nobody without that permission letter.
Yeah. Yeah, you got permission to restream. I don't care. I gave that permission to Hot Damn and Tommy and whatever. It's just.
Well, yeah, but anymore, I said if you want to, well, I had an email, I've had a letter typed up for Tommy for a year now. 6 months ever since we started streaming, and Third was like, Tommy wants to restream y'all. I've had a letter typed up for 6 months for Tommy to restream us, but I've been irrelevant the last 4 months because ever since Bunker Hill, I really haven't been covered. It's been relevant. So, but when it starts coming out to it again, I have no problem emailing out those permission forms. I mean, obviously, if I'm going to give you a letter saying you have permission to restream me, I'm not going to strike your ass. I mean, that's kind of ignorant, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to say you got permission to restream my ass and then strike you. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's kind of ignorant, but
Yeah.
I will start typing up and emailing out letters for permission to people who's interested in that once they become relevant again. And it's starting to warm up here in Virginia, so at this point it's time to just start looking at event calendars and start finding events again.
Yeah, and don't change your name from America to Adventures.
Oh fuck no, fuck! I'm not going to live with Joshua's Adventures. Fuck, I'm never going to Joshua's Adventures.
It's no longer America, it's Adventure.
And thank you everyone for watching Joshua's Adventures.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Birdie's Live with Joshua t-shirt came in today. I think you might have saw it on the online store.
I didn't see it yet. I hope it's cool.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the design or not, but Birdie ordered the purple one. I've got purple, black, and bright orange because I like orange.
Oh, good.
Some of us like orange, and it's got Live with Joshua. It's almost kind of like the one Agnes had, or Jeffrey, where it had like Polish Agnes on YouTube, or
Right.
Freedom Jeffrey on Rumble, but instead of saying, but you had no way to click on this doggone link with it being on the middle, on the panel, so I'll text you the link when we get out of here tonight.
All right, cool.
The
When the
funny
stream
thing is,
is-
there's a lot of trolls that I thought that I was Big D.
Yeah, a lot of people thought you were Big D. I watched a few of those. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, they did.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. And they called you Big D. Several of them called you Big D in their chats.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
they were for sure 100% that I was.
They were guaranteed certain that you was Big D trolling them under this name.
Yeah, that's
Like,
funny.
Yeah, they
Nope.
were.
I don't look like no guy to me.
Nope, I've seen you. You showed your camera before. You turned your camera on the left channel. You definitely don't look like a guy to me either. Alrighty. You're gonna have an incoming here in just a second. It's just a text message.
Sure.
You got an incoming text message.
Gotcha. Copy that, as Egg Spray would say. Copy that. Copy that, driver.
Copy that. Info driver. Info driver. That's the
I
only
thought
thing that happened.
his last live, he was at the border, but it was just him sitting in the truck.
Yeah, I saw part of that. He was there. It's like, man, look at this guy trying to be.
I said,
relevant.
is he gonna go out and like do something? Be like, yeah.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going, but they are booking it. It's a fire engine. He is
Uh-oh.
hammered down too. Holy crap! Where?
Yeah,
It's
hammer
a
down.
fire engine. He is. Is that Big D's fire engine? Is that Big D coming to throw water on something? That
I
guy
thought
is
that
hammered
was
down.
pretty cool on Big D when they used the fire engine to just or to let people know if it was a boy or a girl.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
they said that fire engine needs a lot of work, and it barely made it to do that gender reveal and back to its parking spot. They said that truck is not doing good at all.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. They
That
said that
sucks.
truck is in bad shape. It needs a lot of
It
work.
has to go into the shop.
Yeah. Well, the problem is he knows how certain vehicles run, like tractor trailers and stuff, but he don't know much about those type of trucks, like the water pumps and all that. I mean, fire trucks and stuff are set up a little bit different because you've got all the water pumps and all that other jazz going to it that your typical semi don't have.
Right.
And unless you've taken a lot of those training, you're not going to know how this stuff runs. And it ain't going to be very difficult to burn a pump up or nothing. I took all those pump operator classes and all that because I have a history in fire rescue. And I took all those classes on how to put the water in the truck and get the water out and all that jazz. I took probably 20 hours of the training and all that stuff in book and practicing from a hydrant or like a pool and different stuff. I mean,
I remember I think it was the National Guard or the Coast Guard, you got to learn how to be a firefighter. That's part of basic.
I think that's the National Guard because they bring those in to help with different emergencies.
Oh, right. Yeah, National Guard.
Because they would bring those in to help with different, whatever states of emergency and stuff.
I thought a Coast Guard would be if there's like an oil rig fire.
Well, Coast Guard, you figure a lot of the Coast Guard stuff has to do with water, so maybe they would be more so like for like a vessel fire, like a water fire or something, like a
Or oil rig fire.
Yeah, oil rig fire or like a cruise ship fire, something along those lines.
Yeah, too bad you have to get poked to get onto a cruise ship. That sucks.
Well, I don't have a problem with all that because I've had my vaccine card's got my vaccine card has 4 punches. I've had 2 vaccines and 2 boosters. And I know Jennifer's had 2 vaccines and 1 booster. I'm not sure she hasn't quite had as much as I've had, so I'm not sure what all hers has, but
Nope, I haven't. They have a thing now. I can't remember where it's at, but they're or what state it is, or if it's all states, that they're going to be banning blood donors, the ones that have had the jab on giving blood.
the ones who
I know
had it or
they can't
haven't
give
had it.
plasma, but I think they're going to start doing the blood now.
So you can't, or you can give, or you cannot give.
I think they're going to start giving. I don't know if it's all the states or if it's certain ones, but I seen a thing on it about banning people that had the shot to not give blood.
Well, that's because they don't know what it's doing to the blood and to the DNA. And some people don't want this shit through a transfusion. They want a pure blood transfusion. They don't want that garbage in their arm.
The thing is, this whole time, I haven't changed anything up. I've gone places and all that stuff since the beginning. I have not yet gotten that.
I've had COVID once. And this ain't misinformation, YouTube, because this really happened. I've had it once, and we had a big event at the church, and like, God, I don't know, like 10 families ended up getting COVID right after that because it was a candlelight service, and we were all elbow to elbow full that night, and a bunch of us ended up getting sick. And Jennifer's had it since I've had it. She's had it a second time, but I didn't get it, and if I had it, I didn't have any symptoms.
Nope, I have never had it. My one daughter had it like 5 times already.
Jennifer's had it twice.
Supposedly.
I've had it once.
I didn't even want to get tested, but I didn't have a choice.
Well,
Or
now
they
you
said that I didn't have a choice. And then the one in September I fell and broke my back, and the only way they'd let me be in the hospital after that incident happened was if I got tested, and then I had to wear a mask going up to my room. Otherwise, they weren't even going to let me in the place.
That's discrimination.
Well, depending on your insurance, you can get like up to 4 or 8 free tests in the mail every so often. And the ones that I had were actually expired, so I had to get new ones. And that's actually what they said. The ones that you have may be expired. You can, whatever, request up to so many new tests. So I ended up ordering 4 more tests just to be on the safe side. And they send them to you in the mail for free, depending on your insurance. Or you can go to the drugstore and buy the exact same box for like $20.
No, but I didn't even. And I tell you,
How does that make any sense? You can get up to 8 boxes in the mail for free, or $20 for one box of like Walmart or CVS or somewhere. Ain't that a money scheme?
Yeah, I kept my money.
The one drugstore up here, they're sitting here telling me I need to go get it and get the flu shot and go get this shot and go get that. It's like, I ain't getting any shots. Sorry, buddy, people. You ain't giving me no needles.
Can't believe where the hospital required you to test. Ugh, I don't like that.
The hospital I deal with, UVA, is the same way. They won't even admit you. If they're going to admit you, they're going to swab you to see if you need to go, if you can go in a regular room or if you need to go in isolation, the COVID unit. So the hospital.
I wonder if they do that. I wonder if they do that with the legals.
The hospital that Bird deals with, because we don't deal with the same hospital system for the most part. The place she deals with, they don't do all that. The place I go to, if there's even a chance you're going to get admitted, you get swabbed to see if you go to a regular room or a COVID unit room. And it's like, what in the world? But
yeah, I don't like
no,
that pre-test stuff.
The first swab that they did,
so
I wasn't even supposed to be at that ER, and they took me anyways. They were supposed to bring me to a different hospital, but it felt like a mascara type brush type thing. It hurt.
Ugh.
It's like, I stay away from them places. I don't care if I got to go back in and try to refill my meds or whatever. I ain't getting any.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Forget that.
So I've got the scanner out playing to try to hear if I see where the fire trucks are going, and I ain't heard nothing yet.
You changed the music song. Yeah, I hate to spoil the night, Josh, but I gotta hit the haze soon, and I want to thank you for letting me on the panel.
Anytime, brother. I think you were the first panel I went on, and I think you might have been the first guest I had on here.
Cool.
I know you were the first panel I went on.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Jennifer told me you got to be here right at 8:30. Set your alarm clock for 8 o'clock, so you'll be here right at 8:30 on the dot. You have to be here no later than 8:30. Here it is, almost 9 o'clock, and they're still inside. Not a single person has came out of those doors yet.
Now I'll go back to the chat room. I'll just see, because I'll stay on as long as I can until Birdie comes out. So I want to give you at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how long I've even been on, and she honestly said she'd be out already, and she's still in there, so.
Yeah.
So I don't even know at this point. I'm just kind of waiting on her. I heard them sound, and then I pulled up the scanner app to see if I could hear where they were going, because they were hauling hay pretty good, but I don't know. I haven't heard nothing yet, except for the fact that they walked on scene, but I don't know what they were going to. I have heard literally nothing since then.
Dude, I can tell you this much. I can tell them they come by here because I got the main road right in front of my house, and then there's train tracks right across the street too, and I can tell when they're empty and when they're full. When they're full, everything in my house shakes.
That's what you were saying the other day, that everything really rattles.
Oh man. At first, when I first moved in here, it bothered me. I couldn't sleep or whatever. Some nights when they come through here, they wake me up because they blow the horn and they lay on it. And it's like, don't you realize people are sleeping?
We're probably a half a mile or so from the track, but I can still hear them. I can hear them just when they're running through on the track, and I can hear their horn. And even if they're not blowing the horn, I guess if they're loaded, they make so much noise, I can still hear them. It's like, what in the world? And it's like, oh, it's a train. And we're not even that close to the track. Like, I've got to go down like 3 blocks and over like 4 blocks just to get to the train. Whatever that equals out to be, a quarter of a mile, give or take half a mile, I don't know. But we're not even that close, but I can still hear it.
Nope. It gets me worried, especially on what happened in Ohio.
Well, there was another one today
the
in
pe-
Central
The
Michigan.
company that comes through here has been sued so many times from hitting people. There was a semi that got, or I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a guy in a semi that got hit. There was a gal that got hit. I mean, so many people have been hit by that train, and it's like, so they've been sued. So they're constantly working on them. You see them out there, even during the wintertime, working on them tracks all the time. So I'm hoping and praying that they don't do anything like that happened out there. That kind of scares me.
I mean, that's just it. It's like, there was another one today in West Virginia. I think it only killed like 3 crew members for the train, but it hit a truck or something, I think.
But they put things on, or there was a video out there that they put things on the track to derail them.
What in the world? Somehow that wouldn't surprise me.
I seen that and it's like, what the heck?
That definitely would not surprise me.
Then I watched one of the, I can't remember, it was someplace out east there, and the wheels came right off the train.
What in the world? AP's being extra special tonight.
Oh, is that what that was? All of a sudden I heard screaming. It's like, what the hell?
It's AP. It's AP at J6.
Oh, yay. I wonder if Ant Boy's there.
He's live. Who, Ant Boy? He's live, so he's probably there too.
They just need to stop.
Yeah, Ant's there too. But him and AP aren't. They don't see him to be standing in the same spot, but
They need to stop.
no, they're definitely not side by side because you can hear her screaming in his stream. Wherever she's standing, you can hear her screaming all the way on Ant's stream. And you can tell by his video compared to her video that they're not standing together.
No,
Oh my
I
God,
just-
I'm watching
they just
Ant's
drive me
stream.
nuts.
I'm watching Ant's stream, and if you listen, you can hear her hollering on Ant's stream in the background.
Why do they have to act like that? Why can't they act like adults like they are? Instead of children. Immature children.
I have no idea, but they're not even standing together because they're fighting now. You can hear her screaming all the way on his stream, who's down the sidewalk or down the road a little piece from her. Good Lord.
Well, that might be because if Crystal's there, he can't be by Crystal.
Oh, I know, and I'm not sure if Crystal's there or not. I see David Valentine on AP's video. I'm not sure who else is there.
I'm sure Stormtrooper and
Well, Stormtrooper's there because he's live. Freedom Express Media is there. He's live. Glory B's there. I don't know about Crystal. I don't know.
Well, they don't go live, but you'll see her little boy running.
Well, sometimes you might even see her or Yellow Jacket on the stream because I saw him the other night on the stream. On the
That
other night, I
was
saw Crystal and Billy. I
oh,
saw.
and what she did to Ashley Abbott's when they put the flowers, that was
Yep.
not right at all.
No, we were watching that too. Oh my God.
I wouldn't be able to handle that. I would be in jail because I'd end up going and slugging her.
Oh my. We haven't been to J6 yet. We keep saying we're going to get up there one of these nights. We haven't got up there yet. But Jennifer wants to get up there just to be able to meet Mickey, but we just got to make sure Mickey's going to be there first.
Well, she ain't there now. I know she was going home.
Yeah. Well, she comes and goes.
Well, yeah. She was all the way out in California.
Yeah, she comes. Well, even Stormtrooper lives in North Dakota, but they all come and go.
Well, Stormtrooper has been there since,
August.
yeah, he's been there since they were down at the mall.
Well, and even then he started off in Bunker Hill because when we started going to Bunker Hill, we were parking beside him. When he very first started live streaming, he would just sit in the parking lot off to himself
And I
with his
thought,
tripod, just talking to his viewers. He didn't stream everything. He just kind of talked to a camera, talking to his viewers. He didn't. He
yeah,
didn't do what he's doing now when he first started.
no,
When we first met him, he
I
was
always
just
wonder, does he still have a place, or, you know?
I would assume, but he used to just sit his tripod up over by his truck or whatever, sit in his lawn chair and just kind of talk to his stream, minding his own business. He didn't talk nearly as much as he does now and do all the stuff that he does now when we
Yep.
first met him. He has came a long ways from where he was.
Well, even
July.
Sherry started YouTube.
Oh yeah, Sapphire Patriot or something.
Yep.
That's another one that surprised me. Her Stormtrooper.
But she's gone home, but Stormtrooper has never left there since he got there. He's never gone home.
Oh, I know.
As far as I know, he hasn't.
I don't think he's gone home either, but
He'd probably go home and there's tons of snow.
yeah, I would. If I lived in North Dakota, I wouldn't want to go home right now. I'd just sit stay right where I'm at because it's been a very, very, very mild winter over here. We've really had like just a dusting and it's been gone by the next day.
Not here. It's been snowing all day and we still got more coming.
It's been
Shooting just in one day, we got over 14 inches just in one day.
it's been
I don't know what
very-
we're going to do with all the snow that's in my
I
yard.
saw something on Fox earlier where part of California had so much snow, like this house was buried, there was still more coming.
Well, we
this
got
part
quite a
of-
bit here.
So she told me to be here right at 9 o'clock. I mean, right at 8:30, and here it is, 9 o'clock, and that's the first person that's coming out the door. So you got AP standing out here with her bullhorn. You got Reed on the road, and he's got his bullhorn. They both probably got the whistles. Whistle girl probably ain't too far away.
Shove that damn whistle and bullhorn. No.
Well, I don't know. I can deal with that damn whistle. It's that stupid bullhorn because the bullhorn has a siren function on it.
I'd end up in jail because I wouldn't be able to tolerate that crap.
I've got a bullhorn that's here. It's actually in the back seat. I just recharged the battery the other day because it's got a rechargeable battery pack in it. I took it in the other week and it recharged it.
Yeah, but you're not going to be taunting people with it like
No.
they do.
honestly, I bought my bullhorn before we ever even planned on going to Bunker Hill. And it's because I'd been watching Home Makeover, and Todd Pennington had a bullhorn, and I just wanted one. So I just wanted one, so I just randomly bought one.
Yeah.
And then he ended up taking it to Bunker Hill. And then ever since Bunker Hill, it just kind of stays in the car. But now I just never know when we're going to use it.
Oh.
Ever since
No,
Bunker Hill,
I get too stressed out, and then I get really, really sick. If I get too much under stress
yeah, that was
and stuff, I can't deal with it.
that was the thing about Bunker Hill. I mean, when you have Ant-Man outside half the night with their bullhorn and stuff at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and Lori walking up and down
Yep.
Route 11 or whatever the main road out there outside Bunker Hill was at 2 and 3 in the morning with her sign. But she wasn't hurting nobody just walking up and down the road with her sign. It was Ant with his whistles and bullhorns screaming and hollering at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nope, I would have. Oh. That would have made me too stressed out.
And when you're just laying in a tent, there's no way to block any of that nonsense out.
That's when you get headphones or earplugs.
Well, some of us couldn't have earphones or headphones or earplugs because if anything started popping off, we had to be able to jump up and roll the cameras to get it all on footage.
Well, yeah.
Certain ones of us, like myself, we were told if anything goes down, get it on footage. She told me to be here right at 8:30. I see that. But they would tell certain one of us live streamers to keep your phones and battery packs charged because if anything pops off, be ready to go live and get it all and put cameras on it and get footage of all of it.
Yep.
So, and
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sure you've
that's
seen the
understandable.
videos, and you've seen the videos of the drill horn where they took the battery drill and hooked a horn up to it or whatever. That's how we would communicate. Some of us, if anything was popping off to get the attention, was 2 or 3 blasts of those air horns. Because you could hear them all over the park. 2 or 3 blasts on those air horns would get people's attention. So if anything was popping off, security threat or whatever else, we could alert each other relatively quickly.
Yep.
So for some of us, headphones and earplugs were not even an option, unfortunately.
Oh man,
Unfortunately.
I can understand why her kids didn't want to be with her. I could not. I don't understand how she could even have, or who even would want to be with her acting like this. And then she said that she was with a cop. There ain't no way. I don't buy that.
Well, apparently, the story has changed. They originally said a corrections officer, then they said DEA, then they said federal. I have no idea. The more and more these chats that I watch, and you watch a lot of the same ones, the story keeps changing. It's went from CO to sheriff to DEA to federal to even higher. So it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Well, wow, just so you know.
It's like, you don't hit your kid.
Good to have everyone. Welcome, Robert Bird. Good to have you. Everybody, welcome, Robert Bird. Robert Bird in the house. DJ's been on chat waiting on you. U-Haul's been in panel. He's been in chat waiting on you to come out. So I don't know if you're still listening or not. The only one on show panel is DJ.
I won those from Door Prize. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but
So we've had Christine M's been on here. DJ's been on. Third of a Kind has been on. Ruby was in chat earlier. Wendy Arizona was in chat earlier. AP's being extra special tonight. Ant's there and AP's there, and they're not even together. They're spread out. Like he's at the opposite end of the block, And honestly, you can hear her screaming and carry on his live stream down the road. Oh, she's been extra special tonight. She's been loud. She's got her bullhorn and she is
More
full
than
blast.
loud.
We had a women's thing tonight. Just the women. We had food and games. And
What happened to this?
devotion.
Don't be any later than 8:30. You gotta be here at 8:30. No later.
Well, devotion didn't even start till 8:30.
You said set your alarm for 8 o'clock so you're right at 8:30 and don't be late. Do you see the clock? Do you see the clock? You're lucky I didn't get on my bullhorn and troll you guys. Hey, it's 8:30.
I want some candy. I guess
Gotta be nice to her.
She's,
fancy flowers.
she's lucky I didn't get on my bullhorn and troll the church group and be like, okay, it's 8:30. What's the hold up in there? Y'all playing Uno or something? What are y'all doing?
We played reverse charades.
Sometimes they don't start on time.
No, we didn't. We didn't start till 6:45.
Seeing how it's a bunch of women, I'm not really surprised. They were probably talking until 7:45. And it started at 6:30. They probably did not get done talking until 7:45.
6:15 or 7:15.
Then you talked until 7:45?
No.
That explains it.
Uh,
That's what that explains it all.
it was a good thing. And that's how like was me, Wilma, and Miss Michelle was sitting right beside Wilma.
So you just missed how he just went out of the chat a few moments, or the channel a few minutes ago. He wanted to wait on you, but he really had to get to bed because he gets. We've even watched one truck tried to park his trailer, and it took him probably 20 minutes.
Where was that ambulance, fire truck, whatever going to?
I don't know. That's what I told DJ. I turned the scanner on, and I haven't heard nothing since then except for the blaring of the sirens. We heard the sirens blaring.
We did too. Me and Wilma looked like what?
We've turned the scanner on, and we've heard nothing since then. Crickets. So we have no idea either. It was loud. They heard it on my live stream.
We heard it inside the gym, and yeah.
Yeah, it was a fire engine, and he was definitely hauling freight. He was not playing around.
We're supposed to get a little bit of the white stuff in the morning.
You better watch your tongue, DJ. You can have your white stuff back. I don't want it. We were just talking about
I
that.
don't want it.
It's not
It is
supposed
still
to stick.
snowing here. I don't
But I
want
don't want
any more.
yours. You can have ours.
No,
It's not supposed
I
to stick. It's not. It's been.
I got like almost 50 feet or 50
Inches?
inches of snow here already. I don't need no more.
Are you sure you don't want it?
We've only had maybe a
I'm
dust.
pretty sure.
Well, I tried. U-Haul was trolling as soon as I was 83 degrees where he is right now. He's in Florida.
What's got to flow right?
U-Haul's in Florida.
What's this?
We actually did U-Haul main screen for a little while because he was watching our truck try to park the trailer. And U-Haul, the way he was sitting in the truck stop parking lot, we made his screen full screen so we could watch the truck try to park.
Hey guys, if you're saying hi
It's
to
30
me,
degrees, but feels like 23.
if you're
And we
in
got
the
winter
chat
weather
saying hi-
advisory.
If you're in the chat saying hi to me, hello. I'm not looking at the comments right now.
Hello, Spacey Nuts Mama. Good to have you in here tonight. The way y'all guys changed all y'all's names to be part of Big D's Nuts. I don't know who's who anymore, but welcome on in. Welcome on in. I don't know who Spicy Nuts Mama is, where they changed all their names to be part of Big D's Nuts. So I don't know who anybody is ever since they changed all their names. Don't matter. Welcome on in. The link's up the top if you want to come on panel. We learned a new option. I don't know if you noticed it if you had any live playing. Oh, it's Fireball Gal.
Hey, Fireball Gal.
You can hardly hear Bird.
You can or you can't?
I can't hardly hear.
Oh.
Probably just the microphones over there.
Maybe.
We run this.
Well, I found a new feature earlier. I can play music in the background. I've heard a lot of good commentary from the comments regarding the music in the background. It sounds really cool. Every third of a kind likes it. Everybody seems to really like the music that I'm able to do through StreamYard.
Hey guys, if you haven't done it already, please like, share, and subscribe.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me? No, there's a microphone right there.
The microphone's right where? There.
It's somewhere in here. It's right there. There's two. One, two.
This thing. I don't know nothing about this thing.
Right there?
Is it?
It's not up, is it? Hang on.
And now we can hear.
Yeah, he had it on the car. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying, if you haven't
Okay.
done so already, like, share, and subscribe.
The link for the t-shirt is in the comments. Yours looks really nice.
Yeah. Mine looks really good, y'all. I'll have to post a picture on the community post
Holy
of the
crap, those strobes are. Woo, yeah,
of t-shirt, the t-shirt I got.
Oh, cool.
basketball t-shirt.
You too, Fireball Gal.
She's hit now.
Yeah, she said she's cleaning house. Have a great night.
Good night, Fireball Gal. We'll see you later. Thanks for hopping on. Third of the Town was in here earlier.
Was she on panel?
She was on piano for a while. For a while, it was her in U-Haul. And then,
I'm on here.
Yeah, we know you are, DJ.
not long after the third went down, DJ came up, so. Look at that boat in front of us.
Try and turn this thing up.
It's up all the way.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Volume is up all the way.
But I think they're pansies, flowers, tonight at the women's thing. And I'm not a gardener.
Nothing. Not even close.
I can't wait until summer comes because then I can do my fairy garden again.
That's cool.
I made it all up by myself, and then the thing is I got so many people in the town I live in, all of them are doing it. They're following what I did.
Well, mentioning gardening, I looked at a killer over at Lowe's earlier, but I'm not a gardener, so needless to say, the killer's still sitting at Lowe's.
No, I've got to have flowers.
There's no
I'm a
blower
flower
system at
person.
Lowe's too, but we haven't needed one for 2 years.
So
I do my whole front yard.
we have
I
two
have
people.
flowers and plants all over the place.
We've been going for 3 hours.
Oh, really?
We've been going for 3 hours now.
I didn't realize y'all had been going for 3 hours.
I haven't.
We started off me and U-Haul. He literally just got off like 8:45.
Yeah, he was tired. I thought for sure that semi was gonna hit that mirror or that other one.
Oh yeah, he got so close. Oh my gosh, he got close.
And then that New England one, that company is from up by me, and he put
Oh,
that
is that the
truck
one that
right
had
in
the
there,
diesel?
in that spot like it was nothing.
But that green truck, he was having trouble. I don't know. I don't know if he was new or what.
When
Holy God.
When I went to go get my license, or there was something that I
Look
had
over
to
there.
do, and the guy
Lots of
goes,
lights over there.
"You should learn from
But
him,"
you're gonna
because my
regularly
ex,
searching a vehicle. There's a lot of vehicles over there pulled over.
Yeah.
my ex was a truck driver, and then he had
They're
strokes
right.
behind the wheel, and now he can't get a drop. And then he had to have open heart, or they had to open him up because they couldn't get the stents put in and stuff. So now he can't drive semi.
Oh no, possibly because there's a truck, and then a little ways behind that truck is another vehicle, and then two cops.
Yeah.
That might have been a wreck. Could be
You
two.
got? Do you guys get a lot of undercover cops out that way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And in Virginia, they don't have to hide in plain sight. They can hide in crossovers, behind bushes, in crossovers, behind trees. They are very sneaky as far as radar. They'll
Oh
hide
yeah, we got these things on both ends of our at the ends of all the intersections in our town, where you have to slow down and it'll tell you what speed you're going. If you're not doing 30, then it sits there and blinks.
Oh,
These guys are
'Cause-
parking dark parking lots, or they'll back up in parking lots behind the other cars like they belong there. They'll park like in the front of the firehouse, like it's like a party SUV. They'll park in the sneakiest places, and then they'll get you.
Well, they used to park right. I used to have the sheriffs sitting right outside my place all the time, and they'd watch. I even had a sheriff look in my windows.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
on
up.
video.
oh wow.
But now he's not a sheriff. He went to state trooper now.
I catch him looking through one of my windows. He better have a damn good explanation for it.
Oh man, I
Or
found
a
that
damn
out.
good language search policy, one of the two.
That's a peeping Tom to me.
Well, shoot, I've had people destroy my stuff. They took my brand new tabs off my car. They monkeyed with the new car, or my vehicle I have now.
My
People
property,
just don't leave my stuff alone.
our property is covered with cameras. There's not much that I don't know about.
Like today, Josh is like, our trailer's gone again.
And within 5 minutes, by looking at cameras, I was able to figure where it went to. And the neighbor across the street I borrowed it, which he borrows it all the time. And normally I'll get a phone call or a text message that he's going to grab it, but even when he don't give me a phone call or text message that he's taking it, I can usually always track it back to he's the one who's got it.
Yeah.
That's because nobody else is going to just take my trailer out of the yard.
Yeah.
Well, I
With
just
people
noticed
stealing other people's stuff nowadays and ruining people's stuff, you can't. It's hard to trust.
Yes.
Like all my equipment, I keep it all locked on my trailer usually. And just if I have everything that's not there, I know that the neighbor has it because I've told him he can borrow it. But even still, it's almost getting to the.
They still should ask if they can use it out of respect.
I'm about to start putting locks on stuff, and either he's going to just have to have a key to it, or the combination. Even if it just means I give him a set of keys to the stuff, or just tell him what the combination is. I may do that. I may just put locks on stuff and just give him keys to it so he don't always have to try to get a hold of it, because I'm not always reachable. But if he has
Yeah.
a key to it, he'll still be able to borrow it, and I'll still know where it went to, because he'll have to have a key to be able to get it.
Nope, my one neighbor, I always ask if I can borrow stuff. And I usually, if he says the night before I can, I still, the day that I go and get it, ask him again. I'm just that way. That's the way I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting some locks and just giving him copies of the keys to the stuff so he can just get it if I'm not reachable, or if I get combination locks, just tell him what the codes are, either one, in case I'm not reachable. That way he can still to borrow it.
Yep.
But
No, we do stuff, or we watch these other stuff all the time.
my neighbors are so close. I've only got about 3 neighbors. Really, one that would borrow anything, but there's about only 3 that I would loan anything to, or 4. And I know who they are. They're trustworthy people, but other than that, nobody else messes with anything because we're all so close to each other. We all have cameras that watch out for each other's stuff.
Yep.
I mean, like our next door neighbors are maybe 8. Next door neighbor's house from the side of our house is like 8 feet away.
Yeah, our house is, like we said before, the property here in the street is so small, so close to each other, you can't even drive between houses without being in the neighbor's yard.
Yep.
We're not even probably, if we're 8 feet apart, we're not 20 feet apart. We are close.
Shoot, I'm in the middle. I got 3 lots, so I'm in the middle lot. And so I got big area on both sides. But even with a rider, it takes me about close to 3 hours to do with even a rider.
With a rider, I can mow my yard in less than 10 minutes.
It'll take you longer to divide because my yard is 150 by 140.
Yard's a little.
I can mow that backyard with a rider for less than 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, and then you got push your.
And then I push mow the front because it's not really laid out. The front yard's too small for a rider. It's not laid out for it. So I tried riding it, and I could honestly
But
push
you
mow the
also
front clipper.
scalp it too.
It scalps it. The front yard's just not laid out for a rider. I have better luck push
There's a whole
mowing it.
bunch of bumps, and it's not really flat.
And it's not laid out for it the way the sidewalk is laid out, different stuff with the driveway.
Well, I got a hill on mine in front, but it's like, and then I've been putting more and more trees up for shade and stuff to block some of the wind and stuff because we get these 50, 60 mile an hour winds, man. Oh, it gets cold.
Turn it down.
So I was wanting to see about I didn't hear the background music. I was looking for the background music. Is it still playing? I don't hear my background music.
It's still playing.
Is it? I didn't hear it.
I can hear it.
Awesome. Because I turned it down. I had made it not so loud, so I wasn't sure if that was still playing or not.
Yeah, I can hear it. Well, I only got 2 kitties by me. I don't know where the rest of them are.
Oh, I hear it now.
We're changing the music again. Yeah, we changed the music again.
No, I got 8 kitties that I live with me.
8 kitties, huh?
Yep. One is a dog, one that belonged to my younger daughter, and then 4 of them came from a guy I was going with that died in a motorcycle accident that I had to watch.
Yeah.
And that was pretty horrible.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Believe me, it was. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out, man.
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
Is Wendy back?
That jumping around in seats. LOL.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing that. They'll probably be into this one here in a minute. We've been going for 3 hours, and Red's loud.
Is that Wendy, the one from Arizona or whatever?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
She's pretty cool.
You're full?
Well, she went out and had dinner. She had a Reuben and some onion rings, and I'm not sure what else.
Did they just hit their mailbox?
I don't think so. And bread pudding and something else.
I'm full. We had finger foods and stuff, and like always, my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
Imagine that.
But I hardly eat anything.
Nope. I only had English muffins and a bagel. Otherwise, I haven't eaten. And
Well, like I said earlier,
like a snack type thing. Otherwise, I haven't eaten or didn't eat nothing today.
like I said earlier, you all stream and did my stream earlier. I made a pizza earlier, so that's what.
A lot of times, I only eat one meal a day.
This is Rich Chat.
Oh,
This is Rich Chat going on here.
I thought you had.
No, this is Rich Chat.
Oh, that's cool, Wendy. But you don't eat pudding. Didn't eat pudding. Maybe in the middle of the night.
No,
Do you want to get up here with the hours?
Yeah, I'm about to end it.
Well, DJ, I think we're gonna get off of here.
okay, I'll let you guys go, and I'm gonna see if anybody else is on.
Well, I know Red Squirrel's on.
I'm gonna see if Taco Joe is on or anything.
Yeah,
I don't.
I haven't seen Taco Joe on.
Well, I know they were gonna go to what's the name? That it was a town that they went to when they went back to California, where they did for the bills and stuff. I can't think of the name.
First Responders is not live, and I'm looking for Oreo now. But Taco is not live. I'm trying to.
You don't even see any more, or I don't get anything on Chuck or G either. They used to.
Oreo's not live either. Taco nor Oreo are live.
They might be repairing for tomorrow. I know they got a big day, early day tomorrow.
Maybe.
And it's kind of early still there.
Well, it's still early there. It's only 6:30 there, so.
Well, 36 minutes ago, he had Oreo had a live driving over chat.
So he was live earlier while we were over here hanging out, driving somewhere.
Oh, okay. Probably to you probably had Taco Joe with him, because I
Yeah.
know he was gonna drive.
Probably.
Taco Joe was gonna meet up with Oreo, and then they were both gonna go together.
I'm looking to see who else is on. I'm not really seeing. I see Red Squirrel's on. Who knows what's going on over there?
I don't really watch Red Squirrel too much.
I'm all over the place. Red Squirrels or Jeff.
I don't like his language too much.
When Jeff is live, I'll hang out in Jeff's. I'm a little bit of. I watch Crafter with Kelly when she's on. Kelly's cool to watch. She does some cool crafts.
Yeah,
I don't know if you ever watch her or not.
but I'm gonna get off and then let you guys get off too. So
No one I know was live. Wonder why Eric Mechanic stopped his live chats again. I don't know, Wendy. I saw earlier Eric was over in Gwen's chat early this afternoon, but I haven't seen him lately. I know he was starting up a new channel for the 24-hour chat. I'm not sure what happened with that. I don't know if they're still going on or not. I know he started up a new channel just for those. That he was going to run just for the 24-hour chats or whatever to have somewhere to go. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't keep up.
It's too much. I can't keep up. It's too much going on. Put the cups live. Well, you guys, everybody have a wonderful night. Oh, that's one I was talking about. He stopped them. I don't know, Bendy. I have no idea. Good night, DJ. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks everybody for coming on.
Thanks, Mindy, for watching us. Anybody else who might be watching us, thanks for joining us tonight. You guys have a wonderful night. We may be live tomorrow. Be sure to hit the subscription so you'll know when we're live. If you need to get a hold to us, reach out to us on Live with Joshua on Facebook or Live with Joshua at proton.me. You guys have a wonderful night. Live with Joshua is out. Good night, everyone.